Are you looking to uncover the hidden mysteries of the world? Well, brew up some tea and have your quill ready, because I, the Archivist, have discovered a truly unique group of individuals. This collection is known by the name Cornelia Co., though what the Co is still eludes me. But they have been all over Aventide, getting into trouble, uncovering secrets, and even pulling on the threads of fate themselves. I should know, because I've been traveling with them.
Their journey began some time before with a mysterious invite from a stranger that took them deep into the Darthwoods, the Forest of the Dead. And that's where they came upon a most unsavory figure by the name of Daye, the spitting image of an old companion.
Interestingly enough, Daye and their friend were merely fragments of a powerful god king, Ellazar the Deathless. One of 10 fragments to be exact. This god king Ellazar shattered himself along with the world thousands of years ago, leaving his fragments scattered throughout the world. And shattered he lay for 1,000 years. But to hide power like Ellazar's forever would be impossible. Now the oracles of Aventide have envisioned his return, and whispers of his ending slumber echo through the halls of fate. Unless they could collect these fragments and bring them together, who knows what destruction a shattered god could bring. Now Cornelia Co. sets off on yet another journey to collect more pieces of Ellazar. They've evaded giant lava monsters and fishmen with the pointiest of sticks. They've even rid Aventide of the notorious Crimson Madness, but not without a few close calls along the way. Now, fate leads them north to my home and the land of the elves. A place where the greatest minds of Aventide live. A place where every elf's heart is. A place called Morrigan. Though I shan't think Cornelia Co. will be greeted with open arms or a smile, but, Cornelia, did you bring that elven wine? You might need it.
Everybody, welcome to our Mario edition of MinusOneCharisma.
Oh, wait, can I be Rosalina? Can I be Yoshi?
Let's go! Yeah.
Let's go! Can I be Toad?
No, I'm Toad. He's my favorite.
Hey, can we go to Universal, to Mario World at Universal, and just run around screaming like Toad the whole time, please? I'll be Toadette, you can be Toad, and we'll just run around screaming.
Done.
I guess you both enjoy that experience together alone, not with everybody else here.
Yeah, tell us
Would
what
you
you're
guys want
going
to come
we
with
don't
us
go.
screaming like that?
Mario Land, yes.
You guys have
Okay.
to get one of those super mushrooms though that you can just smash the button, and you're instead of just doing like one burst, it's like a burst over and over and over again. So your character's like just run as fast as you can. Yeah, that's my
This all
favorite.
started because you look like Mario because you have a mustache.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
If you
That's the
guys
whole
don't
joke.
know, I got married last week. That's why we didn't play. So and the only reason I bring that up is because I was shaving, and if anyone who has really thick facial hair, which is most people.
Same.
The lip hair just kind of hurts when it gets to a certain length. It's like, oof, it just sucks. And I didn't feel like doing it, so I just left it for tomorrow. That's tomorrow's problem. So thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm still married. Thank you.
Last of the week. Yay!
Yeah. Although fun story. I took my ring off at the gym.
Oh no.
And I left the gym, got home, and I was like, wait a minute. I don't have my ring on because I put it in my hat that I usually wear to the gym. And I went back to the gym and I was like, announcement, everyone. Is there a ring anyone found? No one said anything. I looked the whole gym up and down, and I just left this big note like, if anyone sees this ring, please tell me. And then the gym guy called me. He's like, yeah, someone turned it in like a long time ago. It's like, I guess I should have just asked.
Wow, that's so nice.
If it makes you feel better, Tony left his wedding ring at Disney, but he left it in his locker. But it was there for like a week. I think Daye had to like get it for him.
Oh my god.
So.
Yeah.
Guys, why are you taking your rings off? Just leave them on.
Oh yeah, if it makes you feel better, I don't have any. So
it does actually make me feel better. Everyone, let's put our rings on screen. Let's just show everyone. Everyone
I
put
just
our rings.
ran off the shower and forgot to put mine on.
Oh,
sure. Yeah.
Daye was like yelling about Tony.
What? It's in the other room. I didn't leave it anywhere.
You think it's in the other room?
I know
Maybe
it's in the
there.
other room. It's on my llama jewelry dish, Avi.
Anyone?
To be fair, I haven't been wearing mine for a while because I had a terrible allergic reaction to whatever metal it was made out of.
Yeah, we heard about that allergic reaction, Bobby, with your wife.
Yes, okay, all right.
Oh, I'm so allergic to this.
It's burning.
No, I literally had a horrible rash on my finger.
you're allergic to commitment.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wearing my engagement one now because it doesn't have any kind of allergenic effects on me anymore, so whatever.
You had an engagement ring?
We gotta find out, like, Bobby's been,
Yes,
Bobby joined,
okay.
Bobby joined, like, the Jersey Shore show, and he's got, like, oh, I left my ring, oh, no. I would actually
I swear
pay
to
to
God,
see.
I'm gonna wear the other ring for a week and just show you what happens. It gets so bad. It's so
Please
bad.
don't.
Bobby,
Do it.
Please don't.
Do it. Yeah. Get around.
Yikes. Uh-oh. We got voiceover camp people.
Woo! Yeah,
Gross.
VO camp.
Gross.
VO camp.
I know they call them voice actors, but I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
I'll kill you.
Wow.
You know what, James? The only thing that I heard you saying right now was
All right, you know what?
Speaker.
We're here to play Dungeons and Dragons, all right?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Here.
Oh, yes, yeah, no, we're like in the middle of some serious business. Okay.
Yeah, we are.
Do you have a map?
All right.
Is there a map?
I do have a map this week.
Yay!
And that way we'll know what north and east are. Perfect.
Cornelia, what happened last week?
Do we have like haunted house music playing? What's happening?
It's the.
All
right, I was just throwing that up to change. There we go.
Please don't throw up.
Last week, I remember I was sitting by a fire roasting marshmallows. And I looked over at Trust, and she's over there playing music and sucking souls. People are just like giving their lives up freely.
Hey, you threw it to Mel. Okay, expect chaos. So this is
I
what you
was like,
got, right?
all right.
Welcome back.
Melissa, you're fired. Melissa has been fired. All right, let me. How do I get her video off?
Friend, and then Rezik's still dragging, and Trust is just like hearts in her eyes, you know. Like,
Trust is really into Dragon Rezik. It's true.
And then
Tough choice.
I only had to become a dragon for them to have a crush
you know
on
what?
me.
All I had to do.
biggest fish.
All I had to do was change my physical appearance to get the person I liked.
It's more than a physical appearance. It's also a vibe.
So yeah, that's
Anywho,
You forgot about the pile of gold, but
oh
it's
yeah.
fine.
We walked away from that.
you entered Haberdash's tower. You found out that there's a giant metal walker just kind of stomping around the premises that you rightfully so avoided. You found out there's a big stairwell to the east that just goes down into a landing that seemingly ends in a giant, vast ocean, underground aquifer of sorts. You guys went back up. You found out there was a trap to the west. Didn't know what the trap did, but you avoided it. Thank you to Cornelia. You headed west, and you found a room with a very angry, disturbed, tormented soul, just kind of angrily, violently fighting with himself. You avoided that, and that's when you heard Kelwise screaming, and you found out the Kelwise that had been following you all along was some sort of doppelganger who had just changed back into this weird amorphous humanoid with no distinguishable feature. It laughed and it ran. You burst into the room with Kelwise and found he was cutting himself free from his bindings, and there was a creature, a similar creature made of just thousands of different pieces of flesh sewn together, screaming and angrily smashing around. And in that room, you saw bodies falling from a chute of sorts, just hundreds of feet, splashing on the ground, making sounds like and splats. And there was just blood and viscera everywhere, and from the blood these little creatures started to appear, little fleshlings sucking up the blood, just covered in this viscera and sinew.
Hate it.
You guys broke free. There was a small feisty creature in what looked like a burlap sack, just flailing about. This creature made its way out, swinging what looks like the Megaton hammer from Nintendo 64 Zelda. A whirlwind tour de force of anger and damage and killing the creatures that I didn't want you to kill. Just smash them to pieces. You guys broke out. Those fleshlings started to blend into each other to form what looked like a wave of like terrorizing viscera as it started chasing you through the halls. You ran up north. You opened the door and you saw that big metal thing came screaming towards you guys, ready to just pound you into smithereens. That's when Cornelia smashed the trap. The floor fell under. The creature fell into that giant aquifer, possibly never to return. Possibly.
Fingers crossed.
You guys ran up north. You found a locked door, this very ornate-looking, thick door. You picked that lock just as this big wave of fleshlings came to you, opened it up, and there was a streaming white astral light that seemed to scare them. They screamed and retreated back into the room. You guys ran in, slammed the door. And that, I think, is where we left off.
So two things.
So,
first, were they always called fleshlings? Because that's disgusting. And
Yeah.
Gorlings. I went around. It was fleshling, gorling, bloodling.
That is so horrible.
Bloodling is what I remember.
Bloodlings.
Yeah.
I like flesh better.
Oh, fleshlings is so. This sounds so creepy.
No, like imagine
Sorry.
how
Anyway,
it sounds though. Like
I'll say this. I'll say this.
I don't want to. No.
In Aventide, no nomenclature has been established yet for these things. Okay,
No,
Rezik,
Right.
That means
so
they're
Rezik,
not well spread,
as an academic, you may be one of the first outside of the creatures in here to have seen these things, and it might be
what an
your
honor to see these horrible things.
duty to share this knowledge of. Yeah, it's your duty.
I need a genus and a species. Go.
Yeah. What order are they?
It was
order of the.
it was
fuck
that.
that.
It was that. Also,
Domesticus.
just to be fair, to let you know, just to remind you, because it's been 2 weeks. I actually ended up burning that door down, and then Trust used a thunder wave on it to like explode the door.
That's
I think.
right.
So
Oh yeah.
that's what. Yeah.
I
So there is no
apologize.
door. Just so you know, to be
There is
fair.
no door.
wave.
There's no
Unless it
door
helps us.
stopping anything from coming in. Thank you,
We're out.
Rezik.
Yep. You're
We're
welcome.
out. Let's jump over to this beautiful map. Can you guys see the map?
No.
Oh, okay.
Where are we
Is there a
supposed
link?
to be
I need
looking?
see here.
Where would this
yeah,
map
same.
be?
It would be on
Is it a
roll.
roll 20?
Okay, you have to
Roll
tell
Twizzle.
us that first.
Cool.
Where do we always have our maps?
We rarely have them. So
Can I mind?
Either on stream or it's
What is
on
happening?
Roll20.
The 2 times that it's happened,
All right.
it's been in different places.
Adam,
No, it hasn't. There we go. So you guys bust down this door here. I can't really zoom out because you guys wanted me to use Fog of War. So
that's
I'm
fine,
doing it.
James. It's fine.
Okay. So you're in this room. Oh, people are loading in. Look at that. Oh, shoot. They're messing up the UI. How
I
do
always
fix this?
forget how dumb Kate's photo on Roll20 is.
It looks
I
like
need
you
to
just
hide
got
this.
splashed with like cold Gatorade from behind.
From behind.
I'm just gonna hide this real quick. There we go.
MVP, MVP.
Boom. Okay, you guys are in this room. There's 2 beds to the southern end. There's some furniture. Maybe the first room to be furnished, although the furniture looks old and dusty. And right over here, right in the middle of the room, there's just this large, what looks like door that just spreads itself off into this vast, endless astral plane. You guys kind of take a breath, and as people, these humanoid looking embodiments of starlight appear slowly, unrecognizable, they kind of just start floating off into this nothing. And this is where we left off.
What the hell are those?
I think they might be spirits? Not sure. Trust, do you have a little spirit radar of some kind
What do
to
they smell
know?
like? They smell like souls.
They do indeed smell like souls. And you can smell something in this astral space, Daye. Oh, you got so bright. Sorry. It looked like the sun was like
Did she suck
lighting
one?
up in your
Did you
room.
get a soul?
I know. I was like, wow. Oh my gosh.
like they're doing weird
you trust.
Isn't
You
so good old
smell
Galadriel.
like this massive energy in this space. Like, and you start to look out into this starry landscape, and you realize all this light making these giant stars seem to be connected to something, as if each star is like a branch or a root collecting energy and power in this space. And this space is so vast, and despite it being so vast, it's necessary to contain this incredible amount of what you can only imagine is the power of the source heart, the energy that is all life in Aventide, that everything comes from and everything returns to. And this seems to be blocked from returning.
Blocked from return. You mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
So as you know, most things return to this big, in this big secular kind of way. Like things, you know, when things die, their spirit and their energy goes back into the source heart, and then a new thing is born. This is at least what.
But it's
you
not
guys
letting new
is
things
told.
be born. Is what you're saying.
These spirits are going into this thing and becoming something different. That's just holding them and storing them in this massive, what feels like roots that just kind of wind through this astral space.
Okay, question. With this many souls, is this like a moment like in Finding Nemo when Bruce is all like, fish are friends, not food, but then he like smells blood and his eyes are like like I'd like to know how much control I have right now.
It would be like a buffet of name your favorite food. This is like pure soul energy right in front of you. Though it's like, imagine like a 2-pound roast, right? It looks nice. Now imagine a 2,000-pound roast, and it's a little bit overbearing.
Okay.
You might be able to cut off a little piece and take it for yourself, but this is well beyond your ability to hold. Oh, there you go. That music sounds better.
Just FYI, Mel and Jason's power
went out.
went out.
Oh. I was looking at them, I was like, wow, they're so still. They're so good at this. Well, they'll be back. Yeah, Daye, it's
I'll be back.
Oh. Yeah, so we'll just hang out on me in my big stash.
I feel like, not that I want to make myself and my party's jobs more difficult right now, but I feel like I should roll for how much control I have over myself right now. This seems
you're pretty far away from it. It would be tempting, I would say, with the exception of you're not sure that it's more terrifying than it is tempting, I would say.
Got it. Okay.
It's not about the bloodlust, and it's more about just this is just overwhelming.
Okay.
It's it might be tempting to play with a grenade, but in the back of your mind, that it's very dangerous.
Okay.
And so there's an amount of fear that maybe keeps you sane.
Okay. Do we want to cut to the BRB screen so you can mess with cameras, or?
Sure, we can. All right. We're gonna let Jason and Melissa come back. We'll be right back. I think just to fix this issue.
BRB.
Sorry, everyone. Thank you for hanging out. I apologize.
Sorry.
Apologize for the internet. Hello, everyone.
A little off.
There was a little. I was counting down. 3, 2, 1. We're back.
No, you're counting up, dude.
1, 2, 3. We're back.
I like the counting down to 0 game better than the counting up to infinity game. I just feel like it's more finite. Like 99 bottles of beer.
No, don't keep talking about it, James.
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
Stop.
99 bottles of beer. Went to the store, got one more. 100 bottles of beer on the wall.
All these
now
souls.
my
Let's
power
go.
is out. I can't play anymore. Oh no.
Okay, so stuff. You're in a room filled with the astral remains of spirits that are being sucked into this rooted astral. It almost looks kind of like what looks like a constellation of sorts, fueled by just the energy of souls in the kind of like a rooting structure, and you can't really even see the top of this big sprouting thing, just even in this vastness of space. It's so massive.
Oh, I think this is what we was looking for, yeah? What we do? What we do?
Is this the source root?
It looks like roots. Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh.
Is this something we can pick up?
No, those are souls, Cornelia. I mean, you could try and pick them up, but
Where are the roots?
Everyone, our new friend here looks a little shaken up. Hi.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you alright? Do you need to be healed?
No.
Are you good?
Did you just say it was soul?
Souls. Those are our souls. All of those.
That's just normal for you. That's not.
It's
Not coming out.
No.
We was expecting to see him. We was looking for the source root.
Kind of looking for this. Yeah, we're looking for this. So I mean, it's not.
We were looking or expecting someone else.
Who are you?
Oh, who are you? I'm Trust. What's your name?
Not quite sure if I should give it to someone who's expecting to see a soul.
What? There's nothing wrong with souls. We've all got one.
Oh, you're just expecting to see it out like this, and this no problem.
Well, no, we wasn't expecting exactly this, but what were we looking for? The root source root?
Source root.
Source
Yeah.
root.
I was expecting a tree or
Yeah.
the base of a tree.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty far away from souls. Really.
So how about we do intros?
You're a giant
hi.
dragon. You're a giant dragon.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
that's
Usually I don't.
That's your nice.
Yes, I'm not usually like this, but yes, I am Rezik. I'm usually a
He's-
human.
He's
not
normally
that
human shaped, and he does
You have horns.
spells and stuff. What?
You got horns,
Yeah, you've got ears.
right? Fair point.
So,
My name's Trust.
Yeah.
Trust.
I'm a bard. I've got my ukulele, and I play music.
Nice.
I'm Kelwise. We sort of met before. Thank you
Yeah,
for
yeah.
saving me, actually.
Of course.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, actually.
Kelwise is really good at boats. He's our captain.
Oh. Aye.
And Cornelia only has one eye.
Aye.
And other attributes, other than missing an eye.
Amelia. Hellwise. Trust.
Cornelia's really sneaky.
It's Rezik, yes. What is?
Right. Well, you can call me Skid.
Skid.
Oh, Skid.
Okay.
Skid.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you, Skid.
Sorry, it's not under better circumstances, honestly.
Yeah.
This is not a great place to end up.
No.
Yeah, how exactly did you get in here?
Well,
You-
hasn't exactly been great out there. Kind of nabbed up my whole family, and put in a bag, ended up here. Not quite sure where this is. Really?
Oh.
Where was you when you got nabbed? Like, what part of the world?
I was just outside do you know where was that? Outside a capital city, right?
Odgarod.
Odgrod. Well,
Oh
it was just
wow, you got.
outside Odgrod. So,
Oh wow, it's a long ways away.
A long ways away.
Long ways away.
where exactly are we?
You are very, very, very far up north. Very far from home, unfortunately. We're past capital city. We're past what's it called again?
Morgana.
Morgana.
Morgana. Yes, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
I
We
don't
can help
know
you get
where
back
we-
home once we
That-
get out of here.
Would be great. Not quite sure how much of my family and friends are left here.
We could try and find them.
Well,
Yeah, it's.
we just saw one in that other room fall from the ceiling, so
Oh.
Yeah. Not a good room to go back to.
Well,
Maybe
so
we can-
find out where they're dropping from.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, it seems like it was from up, right? So I guess we have to go up.
Right. But wait,
I think this
first.
one has wings.
Yeah. But where are we right now? I don't
Well,
see Habdash anywhere. What are we doing here again, guys? I'm sorry. Other fighting's really got me out of sorts.
No, it's fine. I mean, it's been a long day. Well, we came here to find the source root and to try to save the world potentially. Sounds like big stakes. I'm sorry, Skid. It's just definitely yeah. I'm sure it's a lot for you to hear that.
Sounds like a lot of joke.
Yeah, we're writing a book.
Yeah. What do we do? I think we found the source root. So what do we do now? What was next on the checklist?
Well, okay. I think this is the kind of the best time for you to try to harness your abilities. Trust, I mean, there's a bunch of souls. Usually you would kind of take them, but maybe you could try to work with them, right? Try to communicate with them, reach out spiritually.
Right.
Spirits.
I'll shuffle closer and just like close my eyes and try and listen to see if I can like talk. If I feel another way to interact with the souls other than just ingesting them.
It's you reach out and you feel this mass of power, and it's almost as if it's being controlled by something. These souls are being drawn to it.
Controlled by something. The souls are being drawn to it.
It's like it itself is just a massive power. It's nothing really. It doesn't really have a will or a purpose that you can ascertain, but there does seem to be something controlling it.
Something's controlling it. We might still have to find Haberdash.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
So what we know this room. We've been in a couple others. I bet you those dragon things are gathering bodies, making them go down a chute. They go to that bloodling's place. They drag the bones to a different room so we can try to find.
What was that you just said? Was that you said bloodlings? You gave it a name?
They were pretty bloody and ling-like.
Ling-like.
And that's when you guys kind of hear a familiar sound, that small amorphous blob-like creature. You see it down the hall with a bone in its little almost globule hand, and it kind of just starts to drag it, and it pulls it out of that room, and these two weird oblong eyes just kind of pop up. They look at you guys, and then it just continues on dragging that bone off to the east towards where that pit opened up.
We should see if there's a way out of here. James, is what we're seeing on the map what's actually there?
Mm-hmm. So let's go to the map. So you guys see this is big room. There are chests in this room, and then this big astral space here. And then just to the right over here, there's a door leading southward.
Oh, that's a different.
That's not where we came in. I thought that's
not where you came in.
Oh, okay. Are those leafy-looking things beds? What are those?
Yeah, there's two beds.
There's nothing in them?
Only one way to find out.
I'm gonna investigate the beds.
Okay. Roll an investigation check. Yes? Jason? Sorry.
Oh, roll, please.
Oh no, you go. What's happening?
Well, I was just remembering, why we're here. Really, the real reason we're here, at least as far as I recall, which is to bring the source root with us, because we need to bring it back to where the queen's sister is buried.
Yes, back
now.
to the pits.
How do we bring that with us?
Good question. Well, I mean, from what Trust said, I think that there's no way for us to take it now. It's being controlled by something. So we might need to gain control over it first, and then find a way to take it with us.
But it's like amorphous. How do we bring something that's sort of intangible?
Well, maybe there's something that makes it what it is, and we can find that and take that.
Oh, like a vessel, maybe.
Yeah, or like a gem that all this power comes from. Something.
And you guys see Eva kind of walk up to that entryway, and she kind of looks in and looks at the space. It does seem like if something does control this, like Trust says, you could do anything with this. And with this amount of power, there's no telling what you could accomplish. This is
Well, yeah,
incredible.
they're
Very, very
accomplishing
astute. Evo.
something crazy, in my opinion.
Yeah.
What more
Kate.
could you do with it?
Where did her accent come from?
What? She was just, that was her pondering voice.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So we didn't hear any of that?
I
or-
rolled
ponders
an
in that.
11 for my investigation.
As far as you can tell, it's just a really old bed. There's nothing too out of sorts about it.
What if I get in it?
Okay. You climbing the bed and these sheets and everything is
Nice.
old and dusty. And as Trust hops into bed, you guys see, poof! This layer of dust just kind of expounds from it.
And would you say the bed is too hard or too soft or just right? Sorry.
It's not uncomfortable. You've been used to sleeping kind of
Goldilocks.
you're used to like a hammock that's kind of just hanging off the side and a muggy undercarriage of a ship. So, you know, not so bad. And the view is beautiful. You're just staring off into this massive starscape with a bright constellation.
Well, this is
Well,
pretty,
like-
but not very useful. I'll get out of bed. Shake the dust off me.
By the way, I'll go over to Eva and just ponder with her looking out towards the.
Roll me an
source
investigation
route.
check.
Sure thing.
Um,
Let's see here.
or actually, sorry, Arcana. More Arcana.
Okay, that's a 10 plus Arcana. I think it's 7. Let's see. Yeah, 7.
Okay,
So
17. Yeah. Rezik, you've heard about control devices and things that hold energies and powers and spells and such. You've heard of this kind of interaction. So from what you can devise using what Trust has discerned from this thing, there's probably a device of some sort around. Wizards in the past have used rods or amulets or different kinds of accessories usually to do this. So you're pretty sure though there's some kind of control device in this tower.
All right, great. I'll just sit there and ponder with Eva while everybody else does their thing.
So I can't help but noticing these chests over here in this corner.
Oh, Kelwise.
Cornelia!
Check for traps first, though, please.
All right, I'll check for traps.
Good call.
All right, I'm checking for traps.
Okay. Roll a
And I'm
roll an
gonna go with
investigation.
Cornelia. I want to stand like, I don't know, 10 feet away from her and like have a sword at the ready just in case like, you know, bad stuff
Solid.
comes out. Yeah.
I rolled a 12.
Okay. It doesn't look like there's any traps in this chest. There is a keyhole, so you're not sure if it's locked or not, though.
I don't see any traps, Kelwise. Go ahead and open it.
I thought maybe I would just stand here and back you up while you opened it.
You guys always put me at risk. I would have tried to open it.
We need someone to just smash it open.
Let's see. Let's see if it just opens first.
And it just opens up. And
You could still smash it, though.
Fine.
there's a what looks like a few just like pouches worn by time in here. There's 3 pouches and then like a big what looks like a blanket kind of just folded and tucked to the side.
And I poke it.
Okay.
Just poking all the things. Does anything move
yeah.
or attack me?
Nothing seems to move or attack you in this chest.
All right. What's in these pouches? Anything?
You open one pouch and it's got not nice but reasonable. It's a pouch of some gemstones, probably worth maybe anywhere from 15 to 20 gold pieces maximum. They're uncut.
No,
You
here's
open the
some
second
uncut.
pouch
Yeah.
and
that's
you
garbage.
find And you find a pouch with some coins in it. It's about 25 gold coins
Now we're
in
talking.
total.
Hey! Yeah.
Yeah, and you just stuck that into the. Well, that's going to the bag of holding, right? For those of you who don't know, Cornelia has fused with a bag of holding and can choose whether it goes into the bag of holding or not.
Skid, you might be confused.
Gold tastes
one-
good.
Souls. This one eats. Joe?
Anything.
Anything.
She's got like a little
An appetite.
creature in her. Oh god, I'm gonna start you doing your accent. God damn it. Oh yeah, she's got like a little creature in her tummy, and it's like a big bag that you can put anything in. And so, in order to put it in the bag, she's got to put it in her mouth so that it goes in her stomach. She's like a human shopping bag.
Oh,
I mean, a gnomish shopping bag.
a normal bag wouldn't do.
No.
This is for
No.
really special items.
Yeah. She's our treasurer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeps track
Take
of
my
the
hammer and just-
shinies.
Hold on.
Oh, would you like here? And I'm gonna hand Skid a gold and say, "This is a friendship coin."
Oh.
And just hand you a gold.
It-
It's from my pouch, not her stomach.
Is this just a piece of gold?
Yeah, it's a friendship coin.
Wow, you gave
Like the friendship.
Skid a friendship coin already, Trust. That's so wow. They must really like you a lot.
Well, I mean,
It's just a piece of gold.
Skid's really
Just a piece of gold.
rightly so, very suspect of us because we're quite the bunch. So I just thought that a friendship coin might help.
Pretty nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Think of it as it's less about the value and more about the camaraderie. It's the
Meaning
experience we all have
behind it.
together. Exactly, the meaning.
This promises you we'll do everything in our power to get you out of here safely.
Quickly, close to my heart.
That's nice.
I see that.
Oh, no, yeah, we need her to trust us. No
What
antics.
What else is in
Um,
this? Oh, go ahead. Sue.
He's away from
Oh,
me
just-
with my hammer. Just
It's just a blanket. It looks like a thick wool blanket.
Okay, cool. So just all right. Blanket.
What color is it?
It's got a it's like a dark gray with almost a plaid-ish kind of woven design to it.
Yeah, I actually could use another blanket. I'm just gonna fold that up a little bit and throw that in my knapsack.
Okay.
Does anyone else need a
it's-
blanket? Actually, first of all, Skid, do you have a bedroll?
nope.
How do you do? Have a blanket.
Oh,
I told you to get you out of here as well as we can.
I'll get into whatever strappies I have.
We're an odd bunch, but we do try.
You met us at a really weird time in our history.
Yeah. We're going through a lot, but so are you.
Actually, funny enough, when we first all met, we were all captured as well by some people over in Capital City. So it's kind of similar to what happened to you. And now we're meeting you when you were just captured. But it doesn't matter. Sorry. Proceed.
Lots of stories to tell around the fire when we get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna start wandering around. Like, is there like anything else in this room that, like, if I go closer to the source root, there's no box or
No, seemingly there's nothing really in there. It's just kind of a big empty space.
Is there any like tapestry or anything that would show us what maybe the source root looks like, or what any clues?
So yeah, you look around. There is a painting of what looks like a tree in full bloom. And you do notice that the petals of the flowers on the trees are all star-shaped.
Ah, they're leaves.
Is there anything behind the tapestry painting? Move the painting off.
Roll an investigation check. With advantage.
Great. Nope. Okay. 15.
You pull it off, and you're just like, "What's behind here?"
If that's how I sound.
And there's a. You catch a glimpse of a loose stone.
Oh,
Oi! There might be something behind here. Can I touch the loose stone?
Mm-hmm.
Wiggle waggle it.
So you wiggle waggle it out. Roll a strength check. It's wedged in there pretty good.
Dang it! I need my tray. I keep rolling my dice off. Strength is not a lot. That would be a 13.
Okay. Yeah, it's not easy, but you have small fingers, so you can really get a grip on that, and you eventually kind of wiggle this thing out. And inside is like a little
Wiggle. Oh,
Ooh, what's that?
I'm in. You are not here.
Oh,
I grabbed the
fine.
bag. You're by the chest. Cornelia, it looks like there's another chest over there at the bottom right. Want to go open that one? See what's in there?
I don't believe you.
No, like on the map there's like, it looks like there's another chest
Oh,
on the bottom right.
yeah, there is another little a very, very small chest over there.
I send Cornelia off as I look at this bag.
You look at the bag and you kind of open it up, this really dusty old bag, and there's this beautiful pair of what look like almost loafers inside. These master crafted shoes. And you look at them and there's an embroidered, what looks like some kind of creature with 8 long, sinuous-looking limbs, almost hugging the tops of the shoes.
Oi, I found these shoes. I want to put them on, but I feel like maybe I shouldn't.
Let me smell them first.
Check them for traps. I hold on to them tight because I'm not letting Cornelia grab them and put them on herself. Like death gripping them.
I'm gonna smell them though and see and cast detect magic and see if what
So you
magic.
cast detect magic and they glow.
And then can I tell what magic it is?
Just a moment.
Yes. They're glowing, Trust. They're glowing.
Magic.
Is that a little? Is that like a spider?
It glows with like a transmuting property to it, as if it would morph whatever goes inside.
Ooh, be careful. You're gonna change into something else with these guys.
Gonna turn her into something if she puts them on?
So,
Don't put them on. Don't put them on. Don't put them on.
And the leather itself smells fine, like it's been tanned and preserved well.
I look at my group. Are they making don't do it faces? What are they making?
you could try
Well,
them
look at the
later.
group.
You don't have to try them.
There's only one way to know. I mean,
I put them on. I put them on.
You put them on.
No, I'm standing back.
You put these beautiful shoes on, and they seem to fit like something out of a storybook, and they feel soft
Cinderella!
and beautiful. And you look around at your friends, and a look, puzzlement, oddity, fear. As Kelwise, Cornelia, Rezik, and Skid, you see a tiny tiefling torso with the body of an 8-legged monstrosity.
Am I still only like 3 feet tall?
Bad idea.
You're
Bad
still 3
idea.
feet tall, and
Yes.
you feel almost this clutching, sticky nature to your appendages.
Can I climb up the walls? I'm gonna climb up the wall. I'm gonna try and climb up the wall.
And with an incredible ease, you just kind of skitter up the walls.
Wow. Look, guys, I'm on the walls.
Our team's going through a lot of changes.
That's
Man.
really impressive.
But one of the things you notice, Trust, is where you can still feel the shoes. They're not there anymore to take off.
Oh my gosh.
Does
Can
it
we
feel
see
like
any shoes or?
so? It doesn't. I don't feel like I could like fit like just feel them off. Like I know I can't see them, but it doesn't feel like I could like slip them off my feet.
Yeah, you feel them still, and you kind of shake your feet, and they're just snug
Oh,
on there.
might be like this forever. Cool.
And you guys can see her sinuous, almost chitinous body has got these orange kind of streaks down it, and almost like almost a jagged structure.
Yeah, Trust.
What?
Cool. It's very cool that you're on the ceiling. However, I think this might not bode well for your career as a bard, because though people were a little scared of you before, they're definitely going to be scared of you now.
But how many
Oh,
instruments
no.
can she play now?
Imagine-
Cowboys,
Do
no.
the drums now.
No. Do you have any idea how we can build this? This is like the greatest.
Yeah.
This is like the greatest musical act in all of history. We've got
Could you
me,
imagine?
the half-tiefling spider woman who plays music like a badass, and then we can have this dragon over here shooting magic out his snout.
Everyone
to
will
go
line
along
up
with
around
it.
the block for that show.
No.
The
No,
world's most
I
dangerous, most awesome duo. That's
guarantee
what
you-
we'll call it.
no one will line up. People will actively run far away.
No, they'll line
No
up once
press
they
is
hear
bad
it.
person.
Once they hear my music, they will flock and they'll be like, my eyes hurt, but my ears, they sing.
We will have everyone enter blindfolded.
Yeah, it's a secret show. Oh, we only play in the dark.
Yeah.
That does bring up a question. Could you play more than one ukulele now? You do have 8 arms.
I've 8 legs and my 2 arms, so I don't know.
Oh, 8 legs,
like a
arms,
spider's
legs,
guitar.
arms.
Can I try and shoot a web out my butt?
Yeah. You
I'm-
feel something.
It's my turn.
You do. You have the ability. It would require a 2nd level spell slot, but you can
I
magically
feel a
shoot
rumbling
this
in my tumbly.
webbing, and but you can kind of feel that this webbing is not only unique to you, but maybe it would have some kind of molten property to it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna explore the ceiling and see if there's anything hidden up here that has anything to do with the source root.
Yeah, so Trust, the ceiling's pretty high in this room, so Trust just kind of skitters off up the wall and into the dark above you, and you can hear them just kind of
So
searching
is she
around.
coming back or?
Bye guys.
Trust, you search up there, and it just seems to be a very normal-looking ceiling, from what you can tell. Although you've never really seen a ceiling this close before, you're generally farther away from the ceiling than most. It does seem just like a normal ceiling, despite the giant, hole into eternity in one of the walls.
Right, seems normal up here. Shall we move on?
Wait, what'd you find in that other chest, Cornelia?
I was checking for traps first.
Oh, okay, what'd you get?
25.
25. You don't really see anything that looks like a trap until you do. And there's a small, what looks like a little lined hook, and you caught just the smallest glimmer through the keyhole of some kind of locking mechanism that when unlocked would fire some kind of device. Now you don't know if the device is maybe still operational, but you do see that there's some kind of trap on this thing.
Trap! There's a trap!
Right, well, do it careful.
Do I find? Can I find a workaround?
Yeah,
With the
so
trap?
you could roll a sleight of hand to try and disable the trap.
Everyone back away.
I'm very far away.
Yeah. Okay.
And tie this rope to me.
Okay, hold on.
All right,
tie
I'm
the
gonna
rope.
try to disarm the trap.
I'll hold the rope off to the side.
Okay.
Okay, so it ends up being an 18 sleight of
An
hand.
18. Yeah, you managed to like unhook whatever kind of like lever there was, and it seems like something would spring when the lid is lifted, but you managed to unhook that. And you disable the trap.
And what's inside?
You slowly lift this lid up, and there's a device that was set to launch forward. It's got like a bag of what looks like a powder, very, very loosely held there, some kind of poisonous powder, and below it you see what kind of looks like a satchel, an old looking satchel.
Well, first off, can I grab the satchel, or would it be smarter can I remove this powder, or would it? It's because I don't want
try,
it to.
but it's just kind of loosely set there. And one thing, roll me a d20.
Would I be able to scoop it up with like my herbalism kit? Like,
Yeah, so Kelwise, you know poisons tend to be very difficult to work with, just because a lot of them, even on contact, can damage you. So you know that poisons, especially in powdered forms, are very potent and they're very, very dangerous to handle. So
Don't touch
you could with a a survival check, you could collect this poison successfully. But you also know, like, whenever dealing with this kind of stuff, you always run the risk of poisoning yourself in the interim.
I rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3 to collect it?
No, you told me to roll a d20 for something.
Oh,
and I
a
don't know.
d20. That's right. That's right. As far as you know, Cornelia, that was just for that was just for your knowledge of poisons and such. And generally speaking, this doesn't look like anything familiar to you. You can't really identify what kind of poison this is. It's just you assume it's poison, and it's in this kind of poison, this powdered form, and it's almost got this yellowish quality to it.
if you pull something out of there, just be very careful not to disturb the dust. Maybe even wrap something around your face if you're pulling that thing out.
Okay. I'm gonna do that,
Maybe
and I'm
even,
gonna put
maybe even
gloves
use
on.
mage hand just to be super careful.
Oh, that's pretty smart.
I'm gonna put a glove on my mage hand. And
Gonna put a little mask on her mage hand.
And you're gonna.
yeah, if I can grab the satchel easy enough, I'll grab it for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe I'll check for traps one more time.
Okay.
It's
Roll
just
investigation.
Sitting back, watching you guys, just going.
14.
14. The satchel doesn't seem trapped,
Okay,
as far as
cool.
you can tell. It just seems like a normal satchel.
Yeah. Did I get it? What's inside?
Yeah. Okay. You open it up, and there seems to be kind of some kind of ornate book inside it.
Oh, it's a book, Rezik. I'm kidding. What is it? Can I read it at all? The title of it?
Yeah. You
or-
open it up, and it actually has all kinds of weird arcane markings you've never seen before. Something maybe similar to something you've seen Rezik studying, but the whole book is just a series of these. And Rezik, peering over Cornelia's shoulder, you immediately recognize this as a kind of a standard issue book, though they're all unique to the user. But it's a commission spell book,
Ooh.
but very, very old. You recognize just the designs and such of this thing, and you do recognize the satchel, while older, as kind of a standard issue commission military satchel.
How odd. This is actually from Capital City. This is a commission magic like textbook. I learned with some of these. This is a very old edition. But yeah, that's odd. Very specific.
I wonder if that's what these beds are for. Did they have anything to do with helping all of this? Or...
I mean, is Haberdash sleep here? Maybe? Is this his stuff? Are we going through his things right now?
It was pretty dusty, right? I doubt he'd...
Yeah, it seemed like when Trust got into bed, it wasn't commonly used. Maybe old relics. But it does seem like maybe whoever lives here or lived here was recently at some point in time in the commission. Can you tell the age of the book based off your knowledge, Rezek?
Can I tell the age of the book based off my knowledge?
Or like a publishing year on it?
Yeah.
Is there like an initial on the front cover, like
Yeah.
Ellazar, the Deathless property?
Roll
Like a library slip?
Roll a,
This is definitely due. Oh my god.
roll a knowledge, a history check.
History check, okay. Okay. History check. History is 7, so 12 plus 7, that's 19.
Yeah, so it is maybe a few hundred years old. And one of the things you notice is like there's certain taboos, and this book seems to just, with just the spells that are inside it, there's forbidden spells that the commission has shunned as off limits or otherworldly or just inherently evil. Particularly stuff relating to necromancy. And this book seems to have them just side by side as if not really hidden or anything like that. These spells, you've heard of people practicing them or learning them by themselves in secret, but no one would brazenly, at least today in the commission, or at least from what you remember when you were there in this military force, they wouldn't ever brazenly have this stuff. So your mind kind of thinks like something happened or times have changed or something. But this kind of magic must have been just widespread and common a few hundred years ago.
Wow. This has got some illegal stuff in here. This got some stuff that's on the no cast list. This is old.
No cast list.
This is old. I mean, we do know that I think Haberdash was friends with Ellazar at one point, right? We heard that. And Ellazar, and the timeline is so confusing to me. I don't know if Ellazar created Capital City before the Shattering or after the Shattering, but I don't know.
Regardless, maybe it's an aspects. I mean, it could have been hundreds of years later, and an aspect of Ellazar, was in the commission or what have you, and picked the spellbook up, and maybe that's how it ended up here. I don't know. Spitballing.
Well, I mean, either that or Haberdash. We know Haberdash is a very powerful.
He's old.
Arcane user. Maybe he was part of the commission when they first started out adding, mages.
He was friends with Ellazar, and he hadn't always lost his mind. So maybe he had this from then.
It does make sense that there's you said some necromancy spells in there, right? I mean, that's exactly what they would want here.
And he was charged with making new elves, and so maybe they had to unearth those spells since there was the whole curse thing. I'm sorry, this is really confusing. I've scuttled up next to
Like from out of the shadows, just like skittles up.
Sorry, this is really confusing.
I think this is a bit beyond confusing.
Fair.
This is insanity.
Yeah, it's about right.
Yeah. But reality, unfortunately, for all of us right now. Until we can get out of here anyway.
Should we fill Skid in now, or because there's a lot,
You know,
a
I'm just
lot of stuff.
Well, I guess for now, just tell me what you need me to do. We'll work out details later.
All right. I mean, for now, I guess just don't die, and we will protect you, and we'll help you find your friends. And that's just come along for the ride, I guess. And bash things with that for sure. You're doing a very good job doing that.
You're
earlier,
a giant
so.
dragon. You're a spider now. Were
Yes.
you always a spider? Is this again?
No, you
normal,
saw me just put
or-
the shoes on. I put the shoes on. They changed me. You were there for
Just
that.
happened.
You were there for that.
Yeah.
You watched that.
I was also changed.
I've
A
never
lot
seen
of things
shoes like
happening.
that. I've never seen a dragon.
And I'm
Was it
sorry,
real?
but what are I don't mean to be rude either, but are you a rabbit or a bunny? Are you, where?
The ears kind of go down a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Depends where are you from. Some just call me an uncast.
Oh no, we love
Oh.
cast. Well, we don't call them that, but like that's
Yeah.
fine. But we don't have a problem with it. I think she was just asking like, what's proper to call?
Yeah.
To what? Yeah, we're just trying to learn about you.
I'm being honest. I don't exactly remember.
Oh.
Is that a way to say you don't want to tell us?
No,
That's fine.
I don't super remember.
What's the last thing you remember before being here in a burlap sack?
Oh, well, being with my family
Mm-hmm.
outside of Adgrad. Oh, adopted.
Oh,
Ah.
Kind of.
orphan.
Kind of. Orphan adopted. Well, forced orphan adopted. We can get into that later. This seems
Right.
really pressing.
I think just to clarify, with Cornelia's question, like if someone calls you a bunny or a rabbit or a hare, should we fight them, or like is that not offensive, or should we punch them?
Or give them
I think
dirty
those
looks.
are fine. Just those are fine.
But if they call you an uncast, we punch them.
Then
I'm
we-
used to it by this point. So
Well, right, but now you've got friends to back you up.
I had friends who backed me before, but it's not like my family or friends called me that from home.
Right,
But everyone else,
right.
they beat them up too. Taught me how to beat them
And-
up.
Cool.
Was your family, did it consist of Goliaths then, or was it uncasts, or like what
Mostly
made up?
the Goliaths, like the one that fell through the ceiling. That was
Hmm.
my
Oh,
family members.
yes.
Sorry.
And you guys have seen a number of Goliath-sized spirits kind of wander in your time here.
That's depressing.
Was
Oh,
there?
do you know Captain Riptide?
No.
That's how
Oh.
I do.
All right. He's our Goliath friend, and I didn't know who he all knew,
Oh.
and I've never met his relatives, so I didn't know if maybe he was part of your
all
family or
Goliaths
not.
know each other.
No, but we don't know his family, so
I'm
It
just kidding.
could've.
I'm just kidding.
There's not like
You
a
just
club.
put in one of your 8 legs.
Well, maybe we should try to
One,
speed this up, save your friends. All right, so let's
4, 5. How many legs do spiders have? 6?
8.
8.
7, 8.
Yeah,
8 legs.
Trust has 8 like spider legs and 2 arms.
Spider centaur.
Yeah.
Spider trust, spider trust.
How's this gonna?
Does whatever a spider trust must.
All right. So just do like a quick
Big
sweep.
enough for someone to ride. Like if Cornelia like wanted to sit on her, could she?
I'm still only 3 feet tall, but Cornelia
Yeah,
might make it.
Minnie. Maybe like
Cornelia might.
if Cornelia was reduced to
tall,
like
too.
the size of like a large toad, maybe.
So we can all go invisible, maybe, because if I sit on someone,
What?
You mean if you were to like sit on my shoulders?
I can turn you invisible, and
Really?
anything you're carrying, unless I get off of you, I would be invisible.
That sounds
You could also
useful.
put on a trench coat and pretend you're one person.
Yes, we could. One regular-sized person at that point.
Yeah.
That would be fun. We'll do that later when we're out of here. So let's recap really quick. We've got another door in the south. We need to go find your family. And here are a bunch of leaves for potentially a tree, and maybe we need to find the tree that goes with them to take the souls out of here so that we can do the thing.
Yes.
You're looking for a tree to take out the souls in here.
I mean, I'm imagining those,
Look like
they
the
look like
TLDR.
leaves. That's just my guess. It seemed like from the tapestry that maybe the souls sort of acted as branch or leaves or flowers on a tree of some sort. So I would imagine we're looking for a small tree to
Because
Take 'em out
trees are
with.
connected to souls. Okay.
This one is.
Right.
They
brought my
pretty
hair
much
around
have been, yeah, actually. Agorad.
We've been-
So there's a whole other
Ghost
section of
tree.
trees that are definitely related to
We don't
souls.
need to get into all that. I'm just looking so I can help here so we can get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just keep it simple. Tree is definitely related to souls. They are
Look for
100%.
trees, Find a way to get the souls. Can't you just put them into like a jar or something?
That seems like it would work. Did we try that? I've got a jar.
Try it.
Wait, but are we supposed to be we're not supposed to be taking souls. We're supposed to be just ending this operation here, right?
No, we need to, from what I recall,
Everything?
someone correct me if I'm wrong, DM. We need to bring the source root,
Banana
which I
souls.
believe is this, with us out of here.
These are just the souls, though. We haven't found the root yet.
Well, yeah, but I
Yeah.
imagine they're connected, right? Because it's
Well,
That's-
Yeah,
Rezik
but
is
it's
kind of
still
Rezik
control.
deduced that there's some device, whether it be an item or something, that controls all of this energy.
a very small tree. No,
Possibly.
that's
We're
my
looking
thought.
I mean,
for, yeah.
yeah.
We haven't found that. We haven't found it.
We haven't.
So what's your
Yeah,
point,
we're not-
Kelwise?
we're not quite sure. I think, to put it simply, right now, I think we've kind of found a large power source that might be related to the source roots, but we need to figure out where the device is that's controlling it. So this room is where we might need to come back to collect the energy. We need to find out where the device is that can actually like harness it correctly, I believe, which Haberdash probably has. So let's do a quick sweep of this room. If anybody needs to rest before we go, please rest, and then
That's a great
let's
idea.
start heading out. So let's do a quick
Short
sweep,
or a
right?
long one?
I mean, there's 2 beds right there.
Very
There's never been a...
dusty, but they're good.
Well, again, sharp or long one?
If
Rest.
we,
Short rest.
who needs a long rest?
I don't. Well, nah.
Nobody
Well,
needs a long rest.
Short one would be fine with me.
Short one's fine. Yeah, all right.
Short rest.
Okay, so you guys take a short rest. I mean, you guys have been basically resting this entire time.
I'm the best bunny.
So we got a long rest.
You could take a long rest if you wanted, but you take a short rest. You guys, you've been kind of resting in this room. It doesn't seem like anything is going to bother you here.
Ooh, nice.
And in the room, are there any other paintings or symbology or things we can see that might help us?
Nothing else that looks like it has any kind of markings on it. There's a lot of ornate,
Okay.
like what looks like just fluff in the room, but nothing with any kind of hints or clues.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that tapestry with me too.
Whole tapestry.
So,
Okay.
painting of tree.
Dusty.
Got
Oh,
2 beds. Could have belonged to Habidash, maybe someone that they were dating, or maybe it would just belong to Ellazar. We don't know. And then some
Yeah, are there
stuff we
names
found.
on the
That's cool.
bed?
You think that? Wait. Did you just imply that maybe Habidash was dating someone, but they slept in 2 separate beds, several feet apart from each other?
They might have. Not sure.
Sounds like this play I once watched. I Love Lucy.
Oh,
Not
heard that.
familiar.
Never seen it though.
What a weird name, Lucy.
Seems like it was a room for 2 people to me. I don't know.
Might have been. And then while we're talking, I'm gonna cast an alarm spell. I'm just gonna do a ritual alarm spell on the door we came in originally. Just that way, if anybody comes through here, I'll be able to know for a little bit of time. I think it's like a mile. Let's see, what was it again?
Okay. You
Yeah,
cast
mile.
alarm in that space.
Yeah. Shield.
So, you're looking for something that power source to all this, and it has to do with the souls, so wouldn't we just follow the souls in, or where they came from?
Yeah, you said there was a long tube that seemed to go off to nowhere or something where the souls were floating out of, or what was that about?
Yeah, it was like if you look over there, there's basically a portal to the infinite.
Yeah. So James, what are we seeing? So is it like
Sort of scary.
look through
There's
this
like a
area, it's
wall. There's like a wall in front
Yeah.
of you, and then the bricks have been like broken down, and where the wall would be, like almost right behind it, is just this massive, vast open space with what looks like a constellation made of thousands of little stars and then wispy almost energies connecting them to what Kelwise kind of has figured out looks kind of like a giant tree just floating off into what looks like space.
Okay.
And this room is infinitely big. It's as if like it's not like you could reach out and touch it. It's like thousands of miles from your
it's
perspective.
like as if like a portal opened up in this part of the room that leads to like a whole vast universe almost.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so we probably shouldn't go there, right? We should probably go and try to find Habidash, I'm assuming, because that's the whole vast universe. We can be flying around forever.
Yeah.
EPK.
So
I say we just jump, man.
Well, there's this door to the south that we should probably check out before we go anywhere.
maybe.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna go check out, what is that little silver thing on the top right?
So you walk over there, and there's just, it looks like an old serving tray that's just been placed on the ground. Metal, it's rusted a little bit. The wooden handles have been kind of worn away by time. They're just dry and cracked.
I push it with my foot.
And it loudly scrapes along the ground.
Just turn around to everyone.
So does
What'd
this
you
room...
find? You find something?
Oh. Oh.
Um,
Nothing in
can
there?
we...
Try.
What is this over here? Can we, like, not figure out what this room was used for? Is it like a guest room, a guard room? There's no...
It looks like a very lavish bedroom of sorts. With the exception of that wall, that astral wall on the top, it just looks like it was a lavish bedroom at one time.
If I can be honest, don't know how you all work together, but I've seen a lot of big spirits come through here. So I'm gonna go through that door down south.
All right.
yeah, that's I'm down for that way too.
Come back and give us
let's,
a thumbs up if it's safe.
What, we're going. Cornelia, let's go.
I'm gonna go as well. So
Okay. You go over to that door. The door is locked.
Yes, I'm on it.
Roll me
Why are you
roll me
all
a.
upset that you're good
Before
at
she
picking
gets
locks?
there, yeah, Skid's gonna like try to open it. It's locked. He's gonna shrug.
Okay, roll an attack.
I
Nice.
don't think I
Roll
have
it.
to.
Roll a strength with advantage.
Because with my thing, I get max.
On doors.
I don't think it's really a question of whether you can or not. I think it's just a question of like the circumstances in which it's more of like how well the door does.
How good does it look?
So what am I rolling?
Just a strength check.
Sorry, did you say was advantage?
Just a strength check.
Strength check. That is a 21.
A 21? Okay. Yeah. Skid just kind of and this door explodes off its hinges into the room a good 15 feet. Slams against the ground, sliding just a little bit as the doorway opens into this big, long hallway. I'll open this up.
Turn around. Shrug again.
Oh, you did it.
Opens up into this big,
I couldn't have done that.
hallway. As you guys would recognize, this hallway leads down to a familiar path that you guys would recognize.
Was that the staircase down into the watery pit?
You see, there's a what looks like a small hallway here, and then you recognize this long hallway that leads down, and then there's a big stairway here. That was the stairwell you guys went down, and this is that pathway that you guys had started to walk across, and then you saw something in the darkness, and then you kind of walked back.
We've got
And then
traps
this is-
in one of these, right?
This is the room you started. And then this, I should mark on the map, let's say with the red. This is the walkway that fell right here. Oh, I ruined it. I zoomed out too far. Damn. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. I'm terrible with this program. I'm sorry. All right. Why is it doing this? Why are you doing this? Yeah, it really does. This is that hallway. There's the viscera and blood was all in that red circle. And then the room before it. This was that walkway that you had knocked down with Cornelius' trap. This is the stairways down that you had taken to the east. And then all the way up north is the room you're in right here. And this is the blown out doorway. And this is you guys. You knock down the door. You see that? There's a little doorway just to the east of where you are. Oh, we need a token for... Hold on. We need a token for Eva.
Yeah, before we go down that hallway, let's give it a moment and listen in case Big Metal Guy comes back or any of his small bloodthirsty friends.
Absolutely.
We don't want to get in a fight in the hallway.
Let's pick
Going down this one.
Oh, do we? Like scuttle around cow-wise.
this will be Eva.
Yeah, how tall is that hallway?
The hallway itself?
Yeah.
Let's see. Gosh, it's it's hard to tell because you look at the hallway, it just leads
like
off.
height.
Oh, height. It's anywhere from it's about 15 feet high. These are very
15 feet.
narrow but very tall hallways.
Yeah, trust you could actually scurry along the ceiling maybe while we go under you.
That's what I wanted to do. You read my mind.
Well, try to stay behind me. Maybe I'll go in front and check for traps.
I'm gonna get up on the ceiling.
Okay, so you climb up on the ceiling with ease. Who's going first?
I will, so I can make sure everything's safe.
Okay, and then you're next.
You guys don't mind.
Just overhead.
Yeah.
Trust.
Mm-hmm.
What's the
Like
rest of the
maybe
order?
like 6 inches behind.
Okay.
And above.
All right.
Skid's got to be up there somewhere too.
I'll be
Skid's
last.
up there. Last we have
I'll
Rezik,
go after Trust.
and then we'll have Kelwise in the middle, and then Eva will be just behind, just in front of Rezik. So you see this this area, and there seems to be like a hallway just to the right. If I could show you guys, there you go. And what looks like just the hallway heading south off into the darkness.
Which way you guys
Where
want
are
to
you
go?
We don't see anything if we look off to that offshoot.
In that offshoot, you do see like a door, just a closed door heading south right around here.
Well, if we go down, we'll probably maybe get to where we already were.
Yeah.
So
Well, there
maybe-
was that wider hallway at the bottom there that we hadn't really explored because there was that metal man that was protecting it. So
Fine.
And I think
Or
that's
should we
where they were bringing the
explore
bones to.
this now, or go past it and potentially have to come back to look?
well, you know me, I like to kind of get a lay of the land, so I wouldn't mind exploring. But if you want to play it safe, we could try to go the other way and see what that guy was protecting. It's up to you guys.
I say
Nothing's
we
safe.
kind of have to look at everything. Yeah, right? Because we don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So,
So there's a door. That hallway has
Yeah,
a
there's
door.
just a door heading south.
The offshoot hall.
Going to the right.
not the long hall,
Yes,
right?
yes.
The shorter hall.
No, the long hallway just seems like a long, straight hallway with nothing on it.
Got it.
The door straight to the east has a little doorway.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
I'm right behind you, Cornelia.
Let's see if it's unlocked.
Okay, you walk over and rattle the
Oh, wait.
door, and it.
Is there a gap underneath? Oh, I don't have my mirror anymore. It
Got melted.
gone. Yeah, I'll wiggle the handle.
You wiggle the handle. It doesn't seem like there's any kind of. There's not even really a lacking mechanism. It's just this big ringed handle that you pull out.
All right, I'm gonna swing it open.
Okay, you swing open this door. You move over here. You swing open this door, and you see this just a massive room full of what looks like. Hold on, how do I reveal this?
Burritos.
That sounds so good right now.
Right?
Gosh.
Massive room full of
Oh my god, I'm getting Taco Bell after
oops.
this.
Oh, Taco Bell.
Spoilers. Oh my
What
god.
the heck is this?
You swing open this door. I messed
A
up.
cage?
I
Does
messed
it look
up.
like danger immediately? I close it if I see danger.
Ignore what the map is showing you. Oops. Damn it.
Do
I
not
just-
look behind the curtain.
I gotta find a better way of
not
doing this.
see
I just.
Anything.
Is there error?
So
There's
you
stuff
walk
right
into
there.
this room. I think I uploaded the wrong map. There's a doorway here. Just imagine there's a doorway here. You open this doorway south, and you just see this
Run.
massive, what looks like a moss-covered rock in this room.
I'm scuttling
Right behind.
behind above her. Yeah.
I'm behind.
I'm right behind
So
as well.
Ryan.
There's a rock,
Okay.
guys.
There's a rock?
Yeah, maybe should
Is it shaped
detect
like
poison,
anything?
maybe, or something?
No.
It's
just
shaped like
seems-
a rock.
Moss
Don't touch
hard
it.
rock.
How's the ceiling look?
The ceiling in here is super tall. Very, very, very tall.
Okay. I'm gonna get some air. gonna fly above the group and just get a little bit of air.
Hi, Fezzik! We're both really high!
Ah! Oh, hi,
Okay.
yes. Hi.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, not that good would know, but didn't Cornelia get high off of moss one time?
I know I got the green lung.
The green lung!
Yeah, and then you had to take drugs. You
It
had to get
wasn't
ready,
moss,
right?
it was like green mist in the air.
It had like spores or something
There's
in
like
it.
spores, yeah.
It was a
Oh,
spore.
Got it.
We had some flammable moss at one point too.
I remember moss.
Does this look like?
Danger moss!
Does the ground look like there were ever large rock elemental footprints? Is this thing gonna come to life?
The room doesn't look like it has any footprints whatsoever.
What about around these pillars? If I scuttle around these pillars, are there any markings on them?
No, all you see is there's a big double door to the south, and then there's just some pillars. This
I, like,
room seems
slide
completely
down
empty
one.
except for the rock.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna come
and you
here.
slide down, and it seems perfectly fine.
All right, nobody touch the rock. Should we try this other room?
Yeah. Wait, your detect magic's still on. Is the rock glowing?
Is it glowing?
The rock is glowing faintly, but it seems like there's I forgot you had detect magic. Yeah, it seems like there's something deep in the rock.
What does it look? Is there a shape to the thing inside the rock?
Not really. It's just kind of a glow, but you kind of see it move just a tiny little bit.
It moves. There's something in the rock and it's moving and it's magic.
Ooh.
Potentially.
How's it moving? Like
Is it
fluidly?
agitated
Like
or- yeah.
skittering?
We don't like eggs. We don't like giant eggs. Let's try to avoid
We have a
this thing.
bad.
and-
Wait, how's the dragon baby? Does Eva still have the dragon baby? I forgot we had a dragon baby.
Yeah, and it's just kind of
Or-
still. It like opens an eye every time you mention it. Just kind of.
Alternatively, we love eggs.
What was his name again? Is it Trex or Atrex? What was a
Trex.
is it Atrex?
Trex.
Atrex.
It's
Okay.
like
yeah.
like a Trex because it's pup.
Atrex.
Trixie.
Oh, Pixie.
Yeah, no.
No, it's yeah. Let's just keep moving. Let's just keep
What
moving.
kind of thing would live in a rock?
A worm.
You're the wizard, Fezzik! You read a lot of books. What magic-y things live in rocks?
I have no idea. I just want to get as far away as possible. There's
Gems?
something inside of it that could hatch at any second. I want to leave
Gems
this
are
place.
inside rocks.
Yeah.
Oh,
They don't
a
move.
rock.
All right, little thing in the rock. Please don't eat us.
Oh, you said
Scuttling towards the doors.
And
You
you
said
start
it was,
scuttling, but it did you
magic?
say that? It does seem magical.
Can-
Yeah.
Can
of
I
sorts.
sense what magic it is as well on that one?
Oh,
Yeah, it seems like there's some kind of aberration. Aberration, no, oh god.
Monstrosity.
Magic. Types.
magic.
What are the schools of magic? Is it
There's
abjuration?
Abjuration.
Not aberration. I was like, it's close, but not right. Abjuration. Almost like there's a seal. Something containing this thing.
Good.
Probably like Haberdash's pet, and we don't want to wake it up.
Nope.
All right. So what were you scuttling toward? Who was scuttling?
The doors. The
Okay, yeah.
doors at the other end.
All right. Let's
Okay.
go.
So you scuttle to the doors. You guys all kind of enter this room, head south, and you scuttle up to this door.
Can I
Everyone
be
see?
placed right behind Kelwise?
Right behind
I'll kind of be
Kelwise.
a bit, like a little bit of a in between.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This one's a double door, and usually double doors lead to
Important
fancy
places.
places. Important places. That's a good way of thinking about it.
Well, we need to find important things.
Or
We do.
larger monsters.
Or that.
Hi. Should I?
Is it glowing, Cornelia? The door's magic.
I don't see magic on the door. Do I?
You don't see any magic on the door.
I'll just do a sweep of traps really quick.
Okay. Roll an investigation.
That's a 12.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any kind of mechanisms or tripwires or any pressure plates or things of that sort attached to this at all. With a big kind of very loud these doors open to what looks like a
We should just
dark
sit on the hinges.
room. And this is big vaulted ceiling in this room, and you see a massive just pile. There's just this huge, massive pile in here. Oh my gosh. Reveal, damn it.
Of money.
Fake gold. Yeah,
of
that's
burritos.
Pure gold.
Burritos.
Bones.
It was bones. Okay.
The
Oh.
entire
Of course it was
room
bones.
is full of bones.
All bone skulls are just a particular bone.
All
Femurs.
kinds of bones. Like
The whole body.
The
most of these
Just
bones
femurs.
too. Most of these bones look like gnawed on a bit. Oh my gosh.
All humoruses. It's a comedy club.
That's not reassuring.
Try to reveal this thing. I gotta find a better way of doing this.
There's bone.
Maybe this is where they leave all the creatures that they eat after they've eaten them?
They don't need the bones, I guess, just their souls.
Yeah, did the bloodlings seem like the type to just leave the bones behind?
Yeah, they were just sucking up the blood.
You
Just
did
became
notice
very
there was a.
They were dragging the bones. The little fish thing was dragging bones.
They were dragon bones. Well, dragging.
dragging bones.
Dragging bones, not dragon bones.
Dragon.
That's a dragon.
Rezik.
That's a dragon.
Oh.
It's a Rezik
What's
dragon.
that? Oh,
You're a dragon.
gotcha. Nice.
And
Maybe this
you hear a door open to the west.
Hide.
You hear a ding, like a clattering sound as someone throws something onto a pile, and the door closes.
Right. I think they just throw the bones here. Does you want me to go along the ceiling to the other end to see if there's something on the other end?
Maybe just to make sure I am.
I'll scuttle
God.
across the ceiling to the other end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zoom in on the map.
I'll fly
You skitter into
alongside.
the ceiling, and you go. You start to fly in this room, and you guys make it about halfway. Both of you guys roll a investigation check as you search this room.
5.
Oh, nice. 18 investigation.
Thank God you
is
came with me.
4. 22.
A 22. Yeah. Millions of bones and carcasses and things lay in here as you guys fly, and then something catches your eye, Rezik. Something shoots from underneath all these bones northward. Roll me some initiative.
Oh no! All of us? We just avoided the rock.
Everyone.
Dag nabbit.
Fly out of the room.
Yeah.
Close the door! Close the door!
Well, so far,
The rock,
Rezik's
we're
the only
like,
one
don't touch
who's
the rock.
Rezik's
but
the only
go
one
to the
who's
room.
seen this thing.
Oh,
Boy.
shit.
I rolled a 12.
We all
I
are.
rolled a dirty 20.
We're all rolling.
Nice.
Alright, here we go. Where's my
12.
Skid.
all my stuff? Where's my books?
Skid!
Alright.
Skid, Skid,
Rezik, what'd you roll?
up.
Is it? Guys, 17.
What if that was just my character's voice?
Hey guys! What's up?
I'm all about it.
I mean,
When Skid dies, then my next character.
Okay, what did everyone else get?
12.
The 9.
2 12s. What do you look at to determine dex?
You just choose.
Yeah, that's
Which
in
one?
there.
Who wants to go first?
Oh, you just choose.
Oh.
I'll go first since I'm more into the room.
Okay.
Take it.
You got 9. You said Cornelia.
Yes.
Okay. And you got a dirty 20.
Boy. Yeah.
Good. All right.
Also, question.
Change her voice to that.
Yeah. Oops.
We're starting this bout right, but it's also like 9, 10, and like maybe a bio break
No.
Ah. All right.
right before we battle.
Yeah. I was gonna set it up and then.
Oh, sorry. I'm just.
No. You're absolutely right.
I got the math. I got to get the math.
Okay. Well, we'll do it quick. You see something, Rezik, and it's so quick, and it's too late. You try and call out to everyone. Skid, you're the only one who reacts before these things. You're still surprised, so you don't get a turn on a surprise round, but you're not at disadvantage as 3 almost humanoid-looking, just amorphous skeleton clusters just shoot out from under these bones, clattered together, and immediately pounce to attack you all. As we go to our break, we're gonna be right back.
I ruined that for you. I'm so sorry.
No. Absolutely right.
Wrecked that.
We're gonna go have a non-bathroom break, and we'll be back in 10 minutes to see how our adventurers do.
2 sessions.
All right, we'll be right back, guys. Just
I gotta
see ya.
pay. Get it over with.
Hello, everyone. We're back, and you know what this sound means.
Yeah. That's what it needed to be. Yeah.
That sound?
Hey.
This means combat is happening. All right, we cut back to the battle sequence. Oh, I have a snakes open.
Oh no, we're fine.
Uh-oh.
These God, I can't. These mounds show up,
What
and
They're
these,
in the
these
room with
things
us?
shoot out of this bone room, and they almost slither out like it's almost like they were shadows that form these snake sinuous creatures, covered like sticky with the bones of the dead, as they all
Yay.
surround you. And Skid, you are the only one who reacts fast enough, though it's a surprise round, but you are no longer surprised, so they do not get advantage against you. These snake-like creatures lash out at whoever's standing at the door. Cornelia, 2 of them lash out at you. What's your armor class?
17.
Which one of you guys put
17.
on pups? Bracers, right?
I
Yeah,
think
we
we
should discuss
gave.
that because we gave him to Eva.
We
but
gave
no
him
one's
to
playing
Eva.
now, so
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh, Eva has to roll. It's 8. So Eva
Oh, we
goes
still want
last.
Eva to live though, so we should.
I would assume it's probably like Kate can decide who gets what after. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
All right, 2 of these things lash out at you. Both of them, because they have advantage and you are surprised, they hit, dealing. Also, roll me a Constitution saving throw. That's not right.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay, so you take
Nice.
half damage.
Nice.
8. Both attacks deal 13 piercing damage as these things,
13
these
each?
almost, no, 13 combined, as they both
Okay.
stab into you, but then you start to feel this necrotic
thought it was
poison seep
13
into
each.
you. Your body fights off most of it. 7, 10, 11, but you take half damage, which is 5 more points of necrotic damage as these things kind of just start to suck energy out of you. One of them lashes out at you, Skid, and it does not hit. One of them attacks you, Kelwise. What's your AC?
16.
16. It hits. You feel it bite into you. You take 6 points of piercing damage. Roll me a Constitution save.
Too low.
What'd you roll?
It's like a 4.
Oh, you take 7 points of necrotic damage as it poisons you. And last but not least, we have...
What was the physical damage? Apologies. 7 plus.
0.
I don't remember.
Shit, I missed it.
Let's
2.
say
I think it was like
6.
5, like 4 or 5. Okay.
Let's say 6
go with that.
physical damage, because that's the average.
7.
All right, and then one attacks at Eva and hits. Eva cries out as this thing deals an amount of damage, and you see Eva fall down. The necrotic damage almost not just sucking out her soul, but like her body kind of almost jitters as if it's phasing out of existence. Eva takes... Okay, this damage was the bones. Rezik, you are right on their heels. You see this. Oh my god, what did I do?
What did you do?
You see this happening, and you hear a rumbling just below you in the bones. The bones start to shake and clatter as something rumbles underneath. What are you doing?
I am going to use Dimension Door, and I'm going to grab Trust, and we're going to Dimension Door right behind the party next to the rock.
Okay.
That's an action. And I don't think I have any bonus actions I can do.
Oh my god. This program sometimes.
Yeah,
So
that's
convinced it's
pretty
user error.
much. That's pretty much all I can do. I'm gonna put.
You're probably right. Okay. Yes.
I'm gonna put Trust
you
behind
dimension
me, by the way. If that's cool.
Sure. Trust, you
Thank you.
brush up against a cold, mossy stone.
Oh god.
And you hear, just for a split second before you touch it, hello? 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 And then it's gone as your body brushes away from the stone. Rezik, you do that. Nothing left. All right, we go Trust, Cornelia, Trust, Kelwise, Cornelia, Eva. You guys were all surprised this round, so you guys are no longer surprised. But you lose your turn as we skip back up to Skid. Skid, you were not surprised anymore. You see these
I don't have a to begin
things.
with. I don't have a turn, but can I put my hand back on the rock?
Sure. Yeah. You put your hand back on the rock and you start to feel something from inside you, almost as if Mark gets excited.
Mark,
As if he's sniffing.
Isn't his
Oh,
name
you got Fifi.
Fifi?
Mark is
Oh,
mine.
Fifi.
I'm
Who's Mark? Oh, my bad.
I'm like, I don't have Mark.
Sorry. Yeah. The little lizard creature inside you, this black reptilian thing, kind of its feelers go out and it gets real excited and starts to jitter around, and you just hear a voice. Hello, who are you out there? And that's it.
Okay.
Skid. You hear the bones rattling deep beneath you, somewhere in this room, as these snake-like creatures start to just pummel you all.
Absolutely not. Yeah, it's gonna take her hammer and it's just gonna turn around and like upswipe the one that made a swipe at her.
Okay. Make it up swipe. That's this one on the end here. I'm numbering them right now. That would be
Okay.
number 2.
That is a 26 to hit.
Just barely.
Okay, so that. And so
Number
my
2.
first hit does 16 damage.
16.
Ooh.
You
Hell yeah.
smack this thing and the bones
Rolling the right
crunch
dice
and
now, guys.
explode. Nice.
And then
Nice.
I do like an upswipe. And then with the other side of the hammer, I just go back down on top of it.
Okay.
That is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Great. And that is 11 damage.
11 damage.
I wish Skid had Mark.
What?
Skid, you do that. The bones writhe around angrily. They seem almost reptilian. You hear a sound as something explodes out of the bones as you see a giant wolf-looking creature with red eyes and
What the?
this darkish, fuming, purple, black smoke coming out of its mouth. It emerges and charges towards you. That's too big. It's not supposed to be that big. Oops. There we go. That's the right size. And it just comes charging. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Still had a
35,
bonus
40.
action and movement.
Well, that's just happening while you're doing it.
Oh, great. Then for my movement, I
course.
would have gone into the door so that it wouldn't go into the room with everyone else.
Okay. So you move into this
But
room?
I would have tried to like blocked it off. Yeah, just at the door frame.
Can't click on you. Right there. This thing takes up this space.
You're being
Okay. So you
smothered.
move into that space. The snake lashes out at you as you run by it. What's your armor class?
I am going to. My AC is 15.
Oh, but you have a bonus action, the leap, right?
I was thinking about using that, but then I only have 2 more, and
What?
I
Don't
only
you
have
get to
so
do
many.
that as a free action? No? Or as a bonus?
I get X amount per long rest. I'm trying to think about. So I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'll just
Okay.
I'll take the hit.
It strikes at you and hits,
Oh, it doesn't.
dealing.
I have
It deals 5 points of piercing. And roll me a Constitution save.
con save. Constitution is a 16.
A 16, and it deals 2 points of necrotic.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
As that happens, all of the bones swarm in. 2 still attacking you, Cornelia. 2 now attacking you, Kelwise. 1 attacking Eva, and this bestial hellion of a wolf, bone wolf, comes charging at you, Skid. Let's do Cornelia. These attack at you, no longer with advantage. 1 hits, dealing 8 points of piercing damage. Roll me a con save. Either 7 or 3 points of necrotic damage. Kelwise, 3 attack at you.
3 or 7.
And 1 of them hits. Dealing ooh, that's 6. That's 11 points of piercing damage, and also a Constitution saving throw. The con save is 12, so just take half damage if you get over 12, and it deals 6 points of necrotic, half if you roll over 12 for your con save. And then 1 of them attacks at Eva again, oof, and hits.
Now, Eva has currently, I don't know what we're going to do later, but currently they have the Bracer's Defense and also a Ring of Protection, I believe, on. So does it help at all with all these attacks?
Well, it helps, but
They're all that high. Okay.
not in this case.
Just making sure. Just making sure.
And Eva takes another big hit, and you see her body. That amulet starts to blink, and almost as if it's like struggling to keep her on this plane. Right over there, and that big, huge hellhound almost comes charging at you, leaps from the bones, tries to pounce on top of you, Skid. It rolled a, let's see, does a 14 hit? It misses. This thing is huge. It's maybe standing on all fours. It's maybe 6 feet tall. Its head just reared back in this angry kind of maw made of just bones. And you look, and this thing's body is made of like 100 different smaller bones of all kinds of different creatures and sorts. But at that time, Rezik, you see all this happening, and it's your turn.
Oh, did we skip over like? Did Kelwise and Cornelia go?
So Trust, Kelwise,
And
Cornelia,
Trust?
and Evo were all surprised. So they lose the surprise condition in a surprise round. So they lost a turn.
Oh, okay. Shoot, that really sucks. Okay. Let's see here. I guess, fuck, sucks. I am going to cast, or not cast, I'm going to actually just do a, where can I go to make the most damage here? Can I go to the side of these bone snakes, and do a fire breath, trying to hit 2 of them that are closest to me, but not hitting like anybody, all my friends, so like try to like go a little bit to the side and
Yeah,
do
if
it?
you stood here and you did a fire breath, you could do that diagonally without hitting them. Sure.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay, so creature must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
It's a DC 13 save.
DC 13 save.
Take half damage of the 6.
One of them saves and one of them fails.
Okay.
So we'll say this
then
one
7d6.
fails.
So I'll do that in here.
Okay. Fire
That's gonna be
breath shoots it.
32 points of fire damage.
Okay, 32 to 4. And then number 3 takes 16. Okay. You burn them and crisp them, the bones themselves black and charred with fire. Anything else?
Frick. Yeah, actually, can I try to scooch my way in there with my movement to scooch in between the bone dudes to Eva?
You could go around them. You want to try and like?
Can I kind of hover right over Eva? Like
You
kinda
can
hover
fly.
over them and,
You have fly
yeah,
speed, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you fly to about right here. We'll say.
Great.
You're
And
flying
I'm gonna
over their head.
I'm gonna. Oh yeah, that's not how it works. But can I? Let's see here. Can I try to upcast a Misty Step that's level 2 usually to a level 3 instead, and just transport her 15 feet, or is it 30 feet away?
Sure.
Yeah,
What
30 feet
direction?
away. 30 feet away. Great. Try to. I want to send her over to next to Trust, if possible.
Okay. So poof, she disappears
Great.
out
Great. Perfect.
and is there.
That's awesome.
Rezik, Trust, your turn. Eva pops out behind you. You have your hand on this rock, and there's something calling to you from inside.
Can I like say or like think like, can you help us with the bones? Are you good? And with my other hand, I'm going to hit Eva with a cure wounds.
Okay. Roll cure wounds.
14 plus 5, 19.
19. Eva seems to regain her composure as that crystal stops blinking out. It seems to have resettled and stabilized. Anything else?
Well, I was like, I have my hand, I hit her with her cure wounds, and I like try to communicate with what I'm now assuming is what do we have? Seraphim in the rock, and say like, are you trapped? Do you need help? Are you good?
Yeah, can you get me out, please? Get me out. You broke your seal.
Where is it?
Oh, the seal's that's not on it. It's
It's where? What?
so you break the seal, Guardian.
Well,
Guardian.
seal guardian. I start looking around for a seal,
Roll me an investigation.
and I'll shout to the group, look for a seal. 17.
17. Yeah, you start looking around, and then that's when you see it in blood. There's right on that giant wolf bone creature on the skull. There's like this big like what looks like painted in blood and just somebody's thumb, some kind of arcane rune right on the skull.
Okay. By any chance, is my fiery spider farts a bonus action?
No, it's an action, unfortunately.
No. All right, I just checking. So then, instead of that, I will cast Mantle of Majesty and cast Command.
Is command an action?
Not if I use Mantle of Majesty. Once per long rest as a bonus action, you cast Command without expending a spell slot. For 1 minute or until your concentration ends, you can cast Command as a bonus action on each of your turns without expending a spell slot.
Okay.
Creatures charmed by you automatically fail saving throws against the command you cast with this feature.
Skeleton dog pet.
Yeah.
Puppy.
Well,
I would have loved that.
Is there a distance on? Do I have command? What's the distance on command?
Distance is 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay. Shoot. Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, okay.
That's like 40 feet away from you.
Okay.
So the spell has no effect if the target is undead or doesn't understand your language. Just
Fuck.
Okay, then never mind. I won't cast that.
That was a really
Doesn't
good idea.
say that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. No. Then instead, instead of that, I will just scream at Rezik the dragon and say, "You big fiery ball of muscle! You've got this! Smash the seal on that thing's head!" And give him inspiration.
You.
It's 1d8.
The little dragon hands.
Baby bird hands. Kellwise. These things are swarming you. These snake-like creatures trying to pierce into your flesh. What are you doing?
Yeah, I hate it. I'm gonna aim at the dog creature. I think has anyone hit the dog? Did someone hit the dog yet?
No one's hit the dog yet.
No one's hit it. Okay.
One has.
Well, I'm gonna aim the dog.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, actually, first I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the dog.
Nice.
All right.
Then I'm gonna aim at the dog.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna shoot it with my gun.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
In the head.
Ooh, let's see. I like it.
See where it goes. That's a 25 to hit.
Oh,
25 hits, and it fails its strength check as you push it back 10 feet.
And yes, like that. Oh, that's a 1. Darn. 5 points of damage. Wait, hold on. Give me 1 sec. Plus 6. 9. 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay. You shoot this thing and it just kind of flies back. That's with your hunter mark, right? Hunter mark damage?
Yes. Correct.
Okay. Yeah. And you shoot it and it just, the blast knocks this thing back as it gets up. Its eyes re-glow red and stare at you.
Remind me, I can't fire the gun twice though.
No. Requires
Because
to
I need
reload.
to reload. Okay. Then I can't
the
really
two
do
behind
anything
you.
else.
Well, you have a second attack if you have a sword or a melee attack. The two behind you have been burnt pretty bad, and the one to your right has been smashed by skid.
Okay. Oh yeah. Good point. I'll hit the one to my right.
Okay.
With the butt end of the gun. And remind me again what I don't, because I don't have this written down. I actually lost some of my notes on
proficiency. Yeah, proficiency in Dex. So
Plus
you
D4?
shoot the gun, you flip it over, you grab it by the barrel, the burning hot barrel, and then you just use the butt of the gun. It does 1d6 plus Dex damage.
D6. Okay, thank you. That attack is a 19 plus.
That hits.
A lot, yeah.
Nice.
And then a d6 plus dex. 5, 9.
9 damage.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah.
Somehow as effective as the gun.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. You smack this thing, and it just kind of, and you manage to crack a big skull that was stuck to the side of its body. Do you want to move at all? You are kind of in a danger zone.
Yeah, I mean, 2 creatures get opportunity of attack if I move. So
Possibly 3. Or 4 if
yeah.
you move far enough. Or 5 if
Super
you go
exciting.
all the way around.
yeah. What size are these creatures? Are they medium?
I have them. They're medium creatures, but I have them as 4 blocks because they're kind of big, sinuous things. They take up a lot of space. Yeah, but they're medium-sized creatures. The dog would be a large creature.
I think I'm just gonna stay there and hope for the best so that I don't get hit several more times.
Okay, Cornelia. These things have been biting at you viciously. What are you doing?
The one that has been getting attacked, does it look like it is wounded or having any effect other than the skull getting broken
Yeah,
off?
they do. They do look worse for wear.
Okay.
The ones that have been attacked and burned. These 3 in the back here.
Not the one next to me, right? Which
The 2 next to you haven't been touched yet.
Okay. No, fuck. So the one right. Oh, so that one hasn't been hit either. So can I actually do a bonus disengage and get to? So the one that Rezik is on top of to the left here, the northwest one or whatever.
You
that
can
one
move
has
here and
been
you won't provoke an attack of opportunity because you're still within their threat range. So you don't need to disengage to do that.
Okay, cool. And I'm gonna just attack the guy that has been.
He was burned very badly.
And burned very bad.
Burned very badly. I'm not dead though.
So I am gonna pull out my dagger and cast. I'm hoping I can have 2 daggers out. I don't know if I can pull out 2 and.
Yeah, you can pull out 2. Yeah, sure.
So with one of my attacks, I'm going to also cast Booming Blade. When I.
Well, that's so when you do Booming Blade, that's like a casting a spell, and you get 1 attack. You don't get 2 attacks if you cast Booming Blade.
Oh.
So that's up to you.
I will do the Booming Blade, I think, then, because it's going to do more damage if I can hit it.
Okay.
With 1.
Sure. Roll an attack.
Oh my god, why does the world hate me? Huh?
Let me count the way reasons.
That's an 11.
An 11 does not hit.
No.
Unfortunately, you swipe at this thing and it dodges back and out of the way.
Then. So I guess then I will do a bonus action, just get to the left of him so I don't get attacked by like 3 things right now or something.
So like moving over here?
I'm kind of wounded a little.
Where do you want to move up here?
Yeah,
More?
up there. Yep.
Keep this way. 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's 25 for you.
Cool. I'm just chill
Okay.
right there for a moment.
You chillax over there. Eva holds her hand to her forehead
Eva.
like this, turns it, and 3 darts of energy split out of her
Nice.
hand. Come out. These 3 darts smash into the
I
burnt
love it.
Cool.
snake, and the snake falls over limp, and the bones kind of rattle as that it's like almost a liquid body kind of just seeps into the stone beneath you, into this puddle of like ink. Eva, does that skid?
All right. So, you guys see Skid start to breathe a little heavy. Eyes turn from this beautiful, like, honey color into red, and all the hair, all the fur on her body just stands straight up.
Oh.
As she yells, "Oi! Well, they're sick of wasting time! And she is in an absolute rage and is gonna take the hammer and just try to smack it straight down onto this dang dog's head.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
are you gonna move into the room?
ferocious.
Huh?
The dog was knocked away.
Yeah, 10 feet. Yeah, I go in.
Okay, so you move. She just runs in. You would provoke an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
Okay, they both attack you and they
I'm
both
mad.
miss. They both miss.
Roll my first attack, huh? Sorry.
Roll my first attack, huh?
That is a 18.
An 18 hits.
Nice.
That is. Wait, whoa. Do I get advantage to my rolls? To my attack
You
rolls?
don't.
Okay. But I do get an extra +2, so that would be a 12 plus 6, 18.
18 damage.
Nice.
18 damage.
Yeah.
Nerf.
On the DNS
Nerf's incoming.
twice.
Nerf's incoming.
No.
Okay.
In time!
I at least know we can do damage.
Okay.
You hate it when we're good at things. It's so
Second
annoying.
attack.
Stupid bone dog!
Okay.
don't even like to fight! I don't want to be doing this! 17.
Oh, really cool.
17 hits.
Rage bunny.
And that is
It's one bad button. right there.
9, 10, 11, 17 damage.
All right. Well, you smack this thing twice, and its body is just battered. And you guys in the other room can hear the impacts, which almost seem to rattle all of the bones in this room. The beast is still standing, angrily huffing, just an inhuman amount of strength. Smacks this thing around as if it was just a play toy. Anything else?
And then my turn.
Does like Rage Bunny get like fangs or anything?
I want to
Or
keep
I
the
just-
bunny. You just turned into the bunny from Monty Python.
It's the killer bunny!
Yeah.
Run away.
Okay.
Run away.
Skid, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. Leave it to open boo.
We'll do the snakes first. The snakes surround Kelwise and Rezik. 2 at
Hate
Rezik,
it.
2 at Kelwise.
Sorry, guys.
As they are now flanking.
Wait, aren't I after Skid usually? I thought the bones were after me.
No. Skid, Bones,
Okay.
Rezik.
Yeah, that's why I didn't
Okay.
get the surprise.
1 attack misses you, Kelwise. 2 attacks miss you with advantage.
Yeah.
2
Of
attacks
course.
miss. You dodge. You're nimble.
'cause
Rezik,
they're
what's your
flanking.
AC?
As a red dragon wormling, I have an AC of 17.
A 17. First attack hits. Second
Nice,
attack
nice.
misses.
Okay.
First attack. Roll me a con save. DC 12. First
Con
attack
save,
deals
okay.
5
Con
piercing
is
damage. And 7 necrotic damage, halved if you roll over a 12 or over. That's the bones.
Okay, I got a natural 1. It's taking all that. Great.
All right.
Okay.
The big angry dog looks at you, raging as a bunny. Its mouth fills with this dark black mist, and it attempts to attack you with some kind of dark magic. What's your armor class?
15.
A 15. It hits. You take 14 damage, piercing damage halved because you're raging, and then
Nice.
rabbit rage.
That's not right. Make a Constitution saving throw.
With advantage, because I'm raging.
You feel a
30-20.
like this almost heavy, thick feeling flow into you as you feel stricken with some sort of contagion, and your body tries to resist it, and as you're resisting it persists, but you haven't shaken it off yet, but it persists and continues on. Next after the bones is Rezik.
Okay, so in my red dragon wormling form, I'm gonna raise up my wings, and my mouth's gonna open wide. Just the teeth, sharp teeth, just open back up, and out of my mouth comes a powerful spell. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at third level.
That's so cool.
That's
You're
fun.
gonna see a bunch of spears coming out of my dragon's mouth, just launch and hit that dog.
The dog. Okay. Roll damage.
Great. Let's see here. So that's if it's at the next level, it's another one. So that's 4. Okay, sorry. 44.
Oh.
Okay, so that's 44.
Hello, Raiders.
That's gonna be a
Welcome to the stream.
Plus 4, so that's 17.
17 force damage. This dog is starting to look pretty beat up. It's still standing. It's still vicious. It's still riling around. But it's looking starting to look hurt. Trust. You're standing there next to the rock. The rock is.
I still have bonus action and movement, so I'm gonna. Can I use my bonus action and movement to just try to like? Oh. Okay.
Take me with you.
It's a. Well, actually, I'm gonna just do a bonus action Misty Step, but I'm gonna level it up and upcast it to transport Kellawise out of here.
Okay. Around the same area?
Yeah. And I'll just stay here with these bone dudes.
Poof. Okay. You stick it out with the bone dudes. Hello, Raiders. Yes, we're beating up a dog.
It's an evil bone dog.
It's Skelly dog.
But that's details. It's a very cute cuddly. It's really a puppy.
No.
In
No,
bone
it's about
dog
to be done.
years, it's a puppy. Trust. What are you doing?
So with my web, do I have an idea of like how wide, like how many things I can get in it? Like how big
It's
is
the
it?
spell web.
Oh, well, I don't know that off the top of my head.
Yeah, you just became
Just
a
with
spider.
a
How would you
fire.
know?
It is a 60-foot range, and you make a 20-foot cube. So a 4x4 block of fire web.
Okay, is there 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2? Can I get all 4 of those clumps? Can I get all 4 of those clumps?
You could
bones?
get, yeah. I guess Rezik is
He's in the
technically
air.
flying. Yeah, so you could
In
get
the
all
air.
4 of them.
All right. I'm gonna say, watch these guys! I'm gonna turn around and scooch my butt
All
up.
right, set the scene in here.
Something
I
we've
am
never
setting the scene.
seen ever.
Just
right
for
now.
for the Raiders, let us know like what do you look like right now?
Right. So I'm normally a 3-foot tall tiefling, but I put on these fancy moccasins and it turned my lower half into a spider. So I got a spider butt.
Spider centaur.
Spider centaur.
It's like a fire spider or something too.
A
It's cool.
fire spider, yeah. And I feel like I can shoot webs out of my butt, but I've never done it, so we're gonna try it. Yes, I'm a tiefling drider.
Oh my god.
A
Right,
Trider.
I'm gonna
Absolute
say,
insanity.
Solid.
"These
Solid.
guys!" and face my butt and be like, "Stay high, Rezik!" And I'm just gonna.
I lift my tail up.
And
Oh yeah, do I still have my
and Daye.
tiefling tail on my spider body?
oh, absolutely. and it withers in the wind. And this is just the feeling of relief you get from releasing this clogged up webbing. It's just magnificent. As you guys see this orangish, sticky orange webbing come flying out, and the webbing itself aflame as this just wraps up these four. They all make dexterity
Pop would absolutely love this.
I believe. Fail.
This is the craziest shit I've ever seen.
4 of them fail as their bodies get stuck to the ground and they start to burn. In the beginning of their turn, they'll take some burning damage. As they're all stuck to the ground, and you just see this flaming webbing that has erupted from Trust. Anything else, Trust? That's an action.
Oh no! Don't say
is
that.
horrifying.
I'm gonna crawl up the stone I'm on.
Okay,
Just
so you crawl up
later.
the rock, your little spider legs crawl up on top of this rock, and then you start to scream down, I'm invincible! Kelwise, your turn.
Okay. How stuck to the ground are they? Meaning, do I now have a line of sight?
Cannot move.
Oh no, but I don't have a line of sight on the dog because of where. Yeah. Okay.
The dog's pretty far back there. Yeah, it would be tough.
Oh, you know what? I could get one though. I could move over and sort of be in line with them. Could I move 10 feet to the east?
Like there?
Yeah. Now I have kind of a line of sight, right?
And you have a line of sight. You could shoot at it. It would get a cover bonus, which is just like a +2 to its AC.
Yeah, let's take a shot anyway.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. This would be a great time to get a good
I'm
roll.
getting texts about us killing a dog too, by the way, so it's bad.
Yeah, wait, we already killed a dog. We killed Pup.
No, James killed Pup. We did not.
I killed Pup.
15?
15 does not hit.
No. Okay.
Unfortunately.
Darn. All right, then I'm going to move 5 more feet to the south, and I'm going to bash the one that's on the floor with the butt of the gun.
Okay.
Has that one been hit already?
That one has been hit. It was half burned.
Okay, cool. Take it. That is a 26.
26 hits.
Hell yeah, dude. That butt of that gun is
Not when it counted, unfortunately.
Your gun has a good butt, dude. It keeps hitting real nice.
Yeah,
I have a good butt too. Good butts all around.
8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
butt brigade.
This thing, you just flip that gun backwards, smack him. You shoot the bolt, it misses, you flip it up, you grab it, it sizzles in your hand, but you're used to it as you grab the gun by this long barrel and you just whack this thing with this sturdy hardwood butt. After Kelwise is Cornelia. A chance to redeem yourself, Cornelia.
Do something with your butt too.
All right.
Team Tiny is now the butt brigade.
I think I have enough movement with my bonus action to get down to this dog, right?
Hashtag not a second.
No.
Bonus action. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yes, but you would occur 2 attacks of opportunity.
Oh, they're not all webbed down.
Well, they can't move, but they still have
Aw,
action. So they can't.
man.
They're restrained, but they can still attack.
I see.
They're not paralyzed. I apologize.
Well then but then he'll still have the cover bonus. I just can't take much more damage, so I feel bad. Can I get next to Kelwise and try to shoot him with an bow and arrow?
Sure. He would still get the
dog
same cover
dude?
bonus. Yes.
What if you got on the rock though?
Interesting. Yeah, you know what? From the rock, you could probably shoot over them into the dog. I would say you wouldn't get a...
That's a good
Cover
idea,
bonus.
Kelwise.
Remember,
I will
Cornelia, you have
do
a
that.
range of 100 and whatever.
320. You guys don't even remember. He took time out of his life, to teach you that shit.
And that is an 18 to hit.
An 18 hits.
Yoo-hoo!
Just barely hits. And because it's standing next to Pup, you get your sneak attack damage.
Oh my god.
Or not Pup, Skid.
mia.
Standing next to Skid.
Yikes.
So that is okay. So the first one is 7.
Jesus.
So that's 17.
It's still beating. That's good.
17 points of damage.
17
Hey,
points
wow,
of
7
damage.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, this thing hits. You hit, and the skull cracks just a little bit. It's not dead, but the skull has
Come on.
fractured.
This thing is like.
He's wounded.
Sorry, don't.
Kill him while he's wounded.
Eva looks to the one in front of you, Kelwise, and what's it called?
Come on, Eva.
I'll just upcast it. More magic missiles come flying out. I'll just upcast that.
Hell
'Cause I know
yeah.
Ooh, a 4,
Nice.
a 3, a 4, and a 3. 6 plus 8 is 14 plus 4 is 16 points of damage.
Nice. Way to go, Eva.
The one in front of Kelwise falls down dead in that flaming pile of
Everyone's doing
butt
some
goo.
damage.
Butt goo.
Butt goo. Skid,
Fire
it is your
bug
turn.
goo.
Spicy that goo.
I'm seriously so freaking sick of this! Bash it again.
Okay.
Raging Bunny. Raging Bunny does
Rage Bun.
that is a math.
This bunny is rabid.
Math. It does 27 to hit.
Yes.
Sorry, I just really wanted to brag.
Dude, 27.
And the first hit is gonna be 11 points of damage.
11 points
Ooh,
of damage.
11 points of damage did you do? Oh, that's fantastic.
Okay.
Did you do a Detroit
Boom! You hit this thing. Its head just cocks to the side angrily.
Oh wait,
it's
I
not
forgot to add
dead.
2. I forgot to add 2. 13.
Oh,
It's
13,
13
baby.
points of damage as it's just pulls a muscle, right? As it turns its left. It's
13
not
points
dead,
of
but its head, the skull covering it with this amorphous face, just kind of cracks. It's now just barely hanging on. That seal painted on its forehead, almost broken.
Get it.
And so I'm just gonna make your little swipey there, and that's gonna be a 16.
16 does not hit.
Oh!
Wait. That's all I could do.
Damn.
And you just
I mean,
see
you have bonus action attacks, don't you?
I could put an action punch just in general.
No. What's your? Are you
I think so.
what barbarian are you?
The berserker.
Yeah. So they can. You'd risk taking a level of exhaustion. We have new rules. But as a bonus action, you can actually take an extra attack while you're raging. But you just have to roll a Constitution saving throw at the end to see if you take that level of exhaustion. That was what we had agreed on. That's up to you.
That's right. Oh, that's right, for frenzy. Yeah. She's gonna.
All right.
I'm gonna miss the second one. Go. And like cartoon, freaking. Bop. Aw.
Bop.
Winds up the fist and then swings the hammer with the other hand.
Yeah.
Looking over here.
That is a. Oh my god, I'm lightheaded from that. It's a 19.
Ooh, that hits.
19.
And then it's just straight 6 points of bludgeoning. Plus I'm raging, so 8.
Nice.
8 points of bludgeoning?
6 points of bludgeoning plus 2 because of my rage.
Okay. The head explodes and crashes to the ground as the body melts. The bones fall down into the pile of bones as it breaks. Immediately, you hear a cracking sound. Cornelia, Trust, both of you guys roll me a dexterity saving throw. Trust with advantage, as the mossy stone cracks with a lightning blast.
Is it a magic save or no?
No, it's just the stone is just breaking underneath you.
I got 18.
18.
Nice.
So yeah, the cracks and you both kind of just fall off the stone as it splits open. A bunch of smoke starts coming out. It's hard to see what happens, but as that's happening, the bones covered in goo start to take fire damage.
Oh man, they don't
I need to do
So-
con save now.
Oh yeah, it's right. Skid, you need a con save for
Con save.
this contagious.
Do I still roll with advantage because I am raging?
You are
For the
raging,
Constitution
yes.
save? Brilliant.
Yeah.
That is a 19.
A 19. You have 2 saves.
Nice.
It still persists though. We move over to the bones, who all take 4 points of fire damage.
I meant for exhaustion.
Oh.
Or is that after battle?
No, that's after you stop raging. So you can use it as many times as you want until, right?
No.
Oh, no, it is. No, I think it's when you're done raging, you roll for it.
I think it's after.
Well,
Yeah,
It
it's
probably
after.
Oh, okay.
if you-
Yeah, okay.
It's after. It's after
When
you're
your
done
rage ends,
raging.
you stop. It's when rage ends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you would
Okay.
you wouldn't
Saves for
get
the
the
poison.
you wouldn't get the advantage. So that was for the contagious poison. They all take 4 damage. So that becomes 4, 36. This one, which one's number 4? Where are you? 4. Number 4.
He ran
He's
away.
already dead. Number 4 is already dead. Number 2. Number 1. Anyways, one of these dies. The other 2 take 4
Nice.
points of fire damage, and they both attempt to escape this. I believe they can attempt to escape, right? I don't know how this game is played. Each creature starts a turn within the web. Must take a dexterity saving throw and fail save. Creature restrained. Web to break free. Creature use an action to get free. Okay, so instead of using action, both of these creatures, their eyes start to glow. Rezik, Kelwise, both of you guys, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw. So it's 11 plus 4, so it's 15. I'm gonna use that inspiration now. What's that inspiration die again? What's that? Is that like a
D8.
6 or D8? Okay.
Yeah, and you know what? I've had to re-roll a d20 for a few sessions now. I'm going to re-roll that d20. It's time for that.
22.
Yeah.
22.
That's marginally better. 13.
Ooh, a 13 just saves. You both feel your joints start to tighten up, almost as if you were turning to stone, and then
Oh my
you
God.
shake it off. As they both just sit in this fire webbing. Who's next? Bones Rezik.
It would be me. Okay, I would like to get an angle where I can launch off a fiery blast. I think I have to actually roll though. I have to get to a 5
You have
or
to
a 6
roll
on these.
recharge, right? Yeah.
1. Okay, well that sucks. Then I will do. Let's see. What can I do?
Yeah, claws and a bite, I believe.
Yeah, I'll just do. I'm only a wormling, so I'm just gonna do the bite. To the. Let's see here.
Then
17
trust
plus
your next.
6 is 23 to attack.
That hits.
Okay, and then 1d10 plus 4. Okay, so 1d10 plus 4. So that is a 7 plus 4. It's 11 damage.
11 points of damage. Okay.
Yes. Okay, and that's all I can do then.
Trust, what are you doing?
I will go ahead and let me get the map back. Rezik's still in the air, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'll go forward to. I'll go forward 2 and where is this at? 15 feet. Oh yeah,
There's a lot of spells now. We're at a higher level than before, and there's a lot of spells going.
Can I try and get both piles of bones left in a Thunderwave? Is there like an angle I can?
Absolutely can.
Noise.
That's what we're doing.
It's a Constitution save.
Yes. Con 16.
Okay. Roll damage. 1 succeeds and 1 fails.
Cool. And I'm only great. 7 plus 6 for 13.
Ooh. Okay.
And the one gets pushed 10 feet away. And the one gets 6 damage.
Okay.
And
They get pushed 10
because
feet
I'm
away?
like a spider, like all of my little limbs are like and but I still lean forward and it still comes out of my horn. But I'm like getting some extra vibrations in with all of my legs.
Smashes into them. They both go flying back. One of them you rip from the fiery webbing and it flies back. The other one just kind of rolls into more webbing. Cowwise.
I'm gonna take a step basically 5 feet to the west, please. And then I'm going to shoot at the one that's directly to the south of me with my gun.
Okay.
Nice.
Which is a 17.
Oh.
17 hits.
Great. Apologies. My bonus action was because the other creature died. I
Moving
recast
the Hunter's Mark
on that guy,
Sure.
which means we are rolling a bunch of dice.
A bunch of dice.
That's
Bunch of dice.
21
Let's go.
damage.
Damn.
21 damage. You shoot it and it explodes against the wall and it just kind of starts to melt into the fiery bonds and dies. Anything else, Cowwise? Now this whole area is covered in like a fiery goo. I should probably put the button.
Yeah, I don't want to get
near
near the fiery goo necessarily.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like.
Wow.
All right.
I'm just gonna turn around and look at this rock that's behind me that's like exploded a moment ago and just kind of take that in.
Yeah. You take it in and you see something in the mist moving slowly. Hard to tell what it is, but it's a creature. It's not very big. It's just moving slowly.
Okay, could I take another 10 feet of movement west? Just kind of get myself behind a pillar?
Yes.
In case that's going to attack me too.
Yes, you can. It'll put you behind that pillar.
Yeah.
Or
Okay. Cornelia. You're standing by this rock which is ripped, cracked right open. There's this smoke coming out. You see that there's a creature somewhere in there. It's hard to make out what it is though. And there's also one skeleton left.
Yeah, since I'm not getting attacked by that creature immediately, I'm gonna get into range. Or is there like a little? I want to use catapult actually. So if I could stay where I'm at, and if there's something where I can flick at the skeleton, kind of near
there's
trust or
rocks
something.
and stuff all over the place now.
Alright, cool.
So you pick up a rock and cast catapult. All right.
Yeah.
Roll an attack.
And hopefully from where I don't have, where it doesn't get partial cover.
No, there's no more cover because
cool.
it's the only thing left.
And so they have to make a dexterity.
Okay. They fail.
Oh, that's horrible.
I add nothing to that. I totally cast it at second level.
No, well, it's next to Skid. It's next to Skid, so we'll just let's say you get sneak attack.
Really? You just want to kill this thing.
I mean,
the one is dead. The dog is dead. James is like, oh god, why is this one still alive?
Much better.
Now you've done a lot of damage to it.
15, 19,
Severely underestimated the power.
19, 24, 28 points of damage.
okay. It explodes as you just flick this pebble. It explodes.
Like a pebble?
On the room as these bones fall to the ground
Magic.
and clatter. The room goes silent.
Do I
And
hear the little
slowly-
thing?
Something just kind of waddles out. Weird quadrupedal
go.
thing. It's almost like a very stout looking, maybe a dog of some sort. It's hard to tell in the smoke. It lowers its head, rolls out, and you see this tiny little red and brown splotched bear creature. And that's where we're going to pick up next week.
Little bear creature? Oh, man.
It's a little bear.
Aww.
Someone gets it, either Bob or either Rezek or
Rezek's a dragon.
It is gonna get it because they don't have.
I was gonna say I'm a dragon, so maybe let's give it to the new member of the group, I guess.
We'll see if you guys can convince me because Skid's freaking out. You just heard a spider. There's a dragon.
Just absorb this.
Looks kind of like this. For those of you who don't know, look up a red panda. That's kind of what walks out.
Your stupid mouth.
Oh my god! And turning red, that'd be so perfect. With the movie Turning Red with the red panda.
She like gets angry and big. Okay.
That was easy. We convinced her.
Yeah, I gotta do some
I never said you
rewriting
had to
here.
convince Kate. I said you had to convince Skid. Kate's on board. Kate's on board for everything.
We're still in character right now.
Called Turning Red. It was
Thank you everyone for hanging out. We went a little over tonight. I apologize. But there was a power outage and there was other stuff happening, and we needed to get to the red panda. So,
that's fair.
We took some liberties.
Worth it.
We will be back next week at 7 p.m. Pacific with more of our campaign. That is, unless unforeseen circumstances happen. I'm full what's the word? Disclosure. Yeah, I would say full closure. That's not right. Full disclosure. The next few weeks for me and my wife are a little tenuous, just because we're expecting a mini me. So
hopefully not a mini you, maybe a mini her.
If we just happen to like not stream one day,
a little mustache baby.
Probably, yeah.
Mustache baby, terrifying.
Little dirty stash. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, it's selfish of me. I know. So we'll hopefully be able to play. I mean,
my Charisma onesie.
Oh my god, that would be so cute.
-1Z.
That would be so adorable.
All right, yeah. Hoping she decides to play a paladin when she grows up. With that, please everyone have a wonderful week. Please take care of yourself. Take care of each other. We'll see you next week to see what's up with this fire panda.
Sweet dreams.
Good night, everybody. See you Monday.
Bye. Oh yeah.